you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the
whisper, screamed it at the top of your lungs. We gained momentum.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You made us unstoppable.
For a brand.
We had a vision for change.
Turn it off. Now!
You made it a revolution. We told you we are the future.
Anyone out here watching this new show?
The future is now.
Are you ready?
Disruptors, breaking it and making it.
How we looking? Solid. Yeah. Real solid.
Dollar dollar bill, y'all.
They love it when I turn off the bass.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
And that was without even a single drop of rum.
Look at this.
Fuck it. I like the energy. Whoa. I'm streaming over here. Damn, what the fuck is that? I'm streaming over here.
Pretty good, that.
Right? All right.
Fuck your life! I don't feel so good.
We're supposed to have 4 fresh fish, but I don't know what's going on.
I don't. They got my homie, man.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. She's an American. If we can get her back, great. But like, bro, that shit is not even a comparable trait.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that? What is that private pile?
Can you say City
That was perfect.
Hey, keep up with me. I'm like that little the tree stump from the Apollo. Good luck. He wouldn't know what that is. What time of the Apollo or that?
They love it when I turn off the bass.
Grown and more seductive than sex. I can see that.
I'm not fucking riding fucking The Rock dick either.
Whoa.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
No, let's go.
I'm
going back. Good night, guys.
Whoa. What's up? Hey, no excitement. All right, hey everybody.
Hey.
It was dreaming.
Now my internet went to shit. So like I was switching to my phone hotspot, and I don't know why I decided to flip it when the shit ended. I was like, fuck. Fucking idiot. Yo, welcome to Untitled Live. Welcome to Untitled Live, episode 139. Thank you
A lot of episodes.
for shit. Huh?
A lot of episodes.
Yo. That's 139 episodes, B. That's just crazy.
Yeah, me and Fresh work hard, yo.
Oh yeah. I know for sure. Like I got 139 episodes under my belt.
Hey, you ain't the only one. Me too. I ain't
You-
missed
you-
one
you-
yet.
yeah, you didn't take no time
I
off
ain't missed
either.
one yet.
So yeah, we like yeah.
Even I've been on here sick. Even when I'm sick, I've been on here.
Yeah, we here, man. We here. We finally made it, guys. Welcome to Untitled Live, man. If this is the first time coming across this channel, we talk about all types of shit. We go left, we go right. Yeah, the first half of the show, we kind of like do a quick temperature check, find out how everyone in the panel is doing.
Nah, temperature fucked up.
Temperature fucked up. So
Temperature
yeah,
fucked up.
I'm gonna start off with Soul Brick because you know he was off last week, right?
Oh yeah, the tournament.
Yeah.
How was
In
it,
the
man?
tournament. So I kind of want to want to check in because I haven't spoken to him. Like we were supposed to hang out. We'll get into that later. But we were supposed to hang out yesterday, but it didn't happen. But let's how was your week, bro?
Yeah, so the tournament was actually a lot of fun. You know, I didn't make it to day 2. We need 19. So the way the tournament works is that depending on how many people, they tell you how many points you need. Yeah, that's all right. So I got my ending score because I dropped before the end of the night was 3 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw. The side events though, they have side events for those that drop or are just kind of hanging out and not doing the main event. Though that was a lot of fun. I did something called Rivalry Warlords, and what that is that it's a smaller tournament of 6 people, and Konami gives you, like, they loan you a random deck, so you don't know what deck you're getting. They hand you a deck. They hand you a piece of paper that kind of explains a little bit about the deck.
Mm-hmm.
And I managed to get second in that. Shout out to my boy Stephen Lee, who the day before at the side event, because I did this on day 2 where I got second place. On day 1, he got first place. So and what they do is they give you like raffle tickets when you get wins.
Mhm.
So you could use those to buy like items at the convention center. So I got myself some two new playmats. I got them here on the side to show you. So I got that one,
Nice.
and I got this one. This was one I was really eyeing. This one, which is has 2 of the monsters that I use it in my primary deck. Which one is it? So I was really excited to get that mat.
That's dope.
Yeah, so it was a lot of fun hanging out with the boys. A lot. We were walking distance away from the convention center, and so it was like a 20-minute walk to the convention center, and like a 10-minute walk to Chinatown. So Chinatown had a lot of good food in their Chinatown, and it was busting like every night. But the area we stayed in was definitely hood. Like on the way home first night, like I was like, oh shit, crackhead, and yeah,
They just trying to have fun, bro. They just trying to have fun.
yeah, that's trying to have fun, sure. But yeah, there was definitely some crackheads. Definitely, it was definitely hood and shit over there. Like as soon as we get there, there's like a party going on the corner, like balloons and everything. Somebody's apartment, they like got the corner all like chairs, tables on the corner, and we're like, yo, this is fucking hood.
Gender reveal.
But I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what it was. There wasn't no pink or blue balloons. It was I think it was like
Oh, party Crips.
I don't know, but
it's all like Brooklyn and Bronx.
yeah.
Silent parties.
But after that, I came back home. On the Monday, we had the holiday off. So I came back home Monday, and I caught up on some anime. and I also saw Spider-Man yesterday. And
Nice.
that's been pretty much my week. Are there anything else to announce? Say no. I don't think so. No.
That's what's up, man. My week was I was supposed to see Spider-Man with you yesterday. We had bought tickets like a month and a half ago, and my wife, traffic was crazy. It took her like 3 hours to get home. So we had tickets for 6 o'clock. She got home at 6.
Damn.
And so she goes, well, when I get to the Bronx, it may change, right? Hold on to the tickets. I'm like, all right, cool. So like she calls like at 5:30. She goes, nah, the time went up to 6 o'clock. I don't think we're not gonna make it. I'm like, all right, cool. Let me go ahead and cancel these tickets. Guess what? You can't cancel the tickets.
Nope.
Oh yeah, was this at 6 o'clock? Yeah, once the movie starts, you can't cancel tickets.
No. It was 5:30, right? She was
Oh
telling
yeah.
me I can get home to 6, but on the app, you can't cancel. You have to be an hour, like outside an hour. Like it has to be like before. You know what I mean? Like, so I was like, fuck, man, tickets are expensive. I'm like, I'm gonna lose out on this money. I was like, fuck, let me just write an email. They told me that all I have to do is go to Regal and go to like an actual theater and show them the tickets. Like, hey, I never used them.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah, you just gotta go to the theater and say, "Hey, I never used these. Can I get my money back?" And they will.
Yeah, I'll probably like comp them for the Flash maybe because I was gonna get tickets. I didn't get tickets yet for that. Kind of like sleeping on that.
Wait, but you still gotta see Spider-Man though.
I still got to see it. We can get into it later as far as like initial thoughts, like no spoilers. But yeah, we could definitely talk about that. I fucking dig that fucking movie.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah.
Like you went to the movies today? Or
yeah.
Peacock.
Yeah. So I got
at home.
I found ways, right?
You found ways.
I found ways. So
we found ways over here.
Yeah. So I mean, it was kind of a rough week for me, man. Like I have abandonment issues, right? And I never was able to kind of connect with a show, right? Like, people have, Friends, The Big Bang Theory, like all these like shows that like went on for like 12, 13 seasons and shit. Like you was able to kind of like grow up with these shows. And it seems like all the shows that I fucking love will only get like 3 to 4 seasons. So I don't get to like experience. So like 3 of my shows finished this week. Like 3, like it was not like a season finale, it was like series finale. Like they're not coming back. 3 shows to this week that I had to say goodbye to. I had Ted Lasso that finished, fucking Barry finished, and there's another one. Shit. How did I forget about this one here? Oh, Succession. That finished as well. And boy, like I would say out of the 3, I would say 2 stuck the landing. Barry, the last episode got kind of weird. I'm like, yeah, I don't really care about this season finale, but Succession killed it. It was the best. It was like one of the best endings that I've seen in a very long time, especially when it comes down to HBO, because HBO kind of really don't stick the landing with they shit. A lot of fade to black. But Ted Lasso, man, was like, oh man, that shit hit me because they was talking about like they was always going to go based on the 3-season arc. Like it was always going to be 3 seasons. It was never going to be like 4. And dude, like it's so the show is so popular that they was wondering like whether they should keep on going, but like nah, Jason Sudeikis was like, nah, we're gonna kill it. They may come out with like spinoffs, like the soccer team spinoff, like just have like the players, but like if you watch Ted Lasso, which you could watch every episode now, when you see that last episode, you could just tell like they're not coming back, or if they do, it's gonna be a spinoff, but not include Ted Lasso. Like his story is done.
Probably killed them off or something.
Nah, they didn't kill him off. It's just like
Well,
so like the synopsis of the show is that he's a football coach, and he was having trouble with his wife, and he had like marriage issues. He was getting a divorce, and he decided to take a job out in London to be a soccer coach. Never taught soccer or football, how they call it. He never coached that type of game before. So he's from fucking like Kentucky, Missouri, and he goes out there and he's like with the whole accent, the whole twang and all that kind of shit, and like they don't understand him. They kind of shit on him. The whole town, like though, like overseas, like Europe, like they take their soccer clubs, their football clubs, like very seriously. Like it's like communal. And
other countries period,
yeah. So like
it's not that big.
Yeah. So like everything is like communal. So you have a town called Richmond, and it's like that's their shit. Like that's all they care about. They live, breathe Richmond. So they just shitted on him. It was like, it's not gonna work, And it's just the show has mad fucking heart. It's a really good show. I would recommend that show. I was really dreading watching the last episode. I'm like, I really don't want to watch this because I don't want it to end. It's like fuck. But yeah. It finished. We're done. I rewatched the Indiana Jones trilogy. I didn't include the Crystal Skull, just the original trilogy.
Oh, Disney Plus finally dropped it.
Yeah, they dropped it. I think on Wednesday or Tuesday, something like that. Like this week.
Gotta go watch my boy.
I've been catching up on that. Catching up on Deadliest Catch on HBO Max or on Max.
Oh yeah, the name change.
Yeah, Max. And yeah, I was the driveways is completed. Completed. The patio's completed. So now they're working on the front side of the house, and that should be done before like this month's end.
Oh, 4th of July barbecue?
I'm not gonna be here. I'll be in Florida. I'll be in Florida for.
Oh, must be nice. You get to because you eat your mom's food.
Oh yeah, 100%. What else?
Miss your mom's food.
Yeah, she's the best, yo. Like Red, if you ever go to Florida, man, just hit my muzzle, man. She'll bless you. What else? I was doing some AI shit, and I was able to kind of like take video, like existing video that I already have, and put like a whole CG character like in place of that person. I sent it to Chris earlier.
Oh yeah.
And I'm still working on like the color color correction and all that kind of shit, but it's pretty nifty. I don't think
I better enjoy that AI while it lasts, man. They gonna ban that shit real soon. All grounds, yo.
Yeah.
Like it's taking jobs away.
No, it's not only that. Niggas getting scammed. Niggas getting, they got a whole like AI female thing that like she's pretending to be a real female and scamming dudes out of like thousands of dollars, bro.
Wow.
Dudes created an AI female to like scam dudes, bro. Like it's crazy.
I was working on what you call it, like my little nephew, right? I have a video of him like straight spazzing, and I was able to kind of like take his body and make him an alien, and it's mad fucking funny, bro. Like it shit is hilarious. Let me see if I can feed this video over to you guys, but it shit is fucking. That shit had me in tears.
Oh, that's creepy.
Which one I get close?
Why are you crying?
So like I was just working on like just getting
that's
the
like
color correction.
Stuff of nightmares, yo. Like,
Yeah, so I mean, like Red said, like I'm just gonna take advantage of what's happening now. Then shit, if I lose it, I lose it. I think
that shit's about to go down, yo.
I did this one too with Stinky when he was buffering that one day. Let me see if I have output. This one here. Here we go. Oh, Stinky character, bro. Whole CG character. I mean, it helps because he's not moving, so like, there's not much like movement and shit. But yeah, that was pretty much my week, man. I mean, I did a lot. Not too, not. I wouldn't say it's boring. But how about you, Red? How was your week?
Yeah, my week was trash, yo. Still the whole week away. So
throw the whole week away.
yeah, throw the whole week away. This week is trash. I've been sick last week. Carried over to like, I don't know, hurt my ankle. Don't know how. To my sides. My sides are hurting. Don't know how that happened either, you know. And then now, like, my ankle's not hurting no more, but my big toe hurts. And I can't walk. Can't put weight down on my foot. I'm limping all over the place. I've been limping since Monday, so I don't know.
Damn. Yeah, the
whole week is trash. Because of this thing, my whole ribs and sides and ankle hurting. I missed Spider-Man. I didn't get to watch it. I didn't get to watch no movies this weekend.
Red never misses a movie, bro. Like that must be. It must be
Spider-Man. Spider-Man, my favorite hero. That's how I grew up. I grew up on Spider-Man. That was my hero as a kid, and I missed it.
We get into that. We get into that later. But we definitely talk about that shit.
Yeah, I was pissed, man. It's not a good week for me. Throw the whole week away. I'm done. Start. See what the next week brings. This week is trash.
All right. Cool.
I did finish Hunter x Hunter though.
Oh, nice.
I finished it. I don't know. I felt like there's more story though. Like I don't know. It felt like it was, even though it ended, I felt like there was more to tell. Like there was no closures.
Yeah, I mean, they're supposed to be, I think, continuing with a new season. I heard that they're gonna continue that story.
Yeah, they should, because a lot of the stories that they brought up, they didn't bring closure to. Like this guy hunting down the spiders and Hisoka and Gon's little rivalry thing they got going on there. There's no closure to that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that like didn't get finished in my eyes. So I think they still got more story to tell.
Oh no, definitely. Especially with that the Hunter world. I mean, that's a whole other world that they could just mess with.
Yeah, I did like when Leorio punched Gin for being a bad father though. That's
yeah, I said your post about that shit was hilarious.
Bro, I was like,
I need to stop messing with my man Goku with this motherfucker running the streets.
Yo, when I watched it, I said, yo, this dude is a horrible father, yo. I said, how the hell people talk about Goku when this guy's walking around, yo? And then in that same post, people started bringing up other bad anime fathers. I was like, yo, I'm thinking about like, yeah, there's a lot of horrible anime fathers, and people getting on Goku, yo. Like, leave Goku alone. The man just wants his son to be the strongest. That's it. He just wants he wants his son to be tough. That's it. he's like Goku's like that dad, and like you go home, your dad, the bully beat me up. That word, come on, follow me. That's the bully. Yeah, go kick his ass. Goku's that dad, like go kick his ass. That's the bully over there. Go do that. Everybody had that kind of that dad or uncle or older sibling around. I was like, oh, that's the bully. That bullied you. Go kick his ass. So handle that.
Damn.
That's Goku. He's not a bad dad. Not in my eyes, though. Now we're getting King. His son is dying in the hospital. He wouldn't go visit that nigga. He's like, oh. Really? He's not gonna die. Like what? Everybody looked at him like, what? You're not gonna see your son? And it was like when they said, he said, oh, go apologize to Kite. What do you mean go apologize? You should take him. What the hell are you talking about? Yo, all the hunters will get on him for being a bad father. That shit was hilarious. But other than that, yeah. Oh, and Demon Slayer came back, and I didn't even notice, yo. So I gotta start watching that.
I finally saw the Demon Slayer movie. Like
Nah, bro.
The one that Red was talking about that was the best. The
Huh?
one that Red said the one that Red said that it was the best one, the best movie ever.
Yo,
you see the trolling? See the trolling? You know that why I didn't say that, yo.
He recommended this shit to everybody.
It was like Netflix was like, yo, it's on there. It wasn't on Netflix.
I don't recommend anybody watching that movie. That movie was a waste of time.
Yeah, I mean, not paying to see it, and now it's like free to see. Yeah, definitely watch it. Because
not even free to see, because if you watched it already, bro. If you watched Mugen Train and the show, the Entertainment City arc, you watch the movie. The only thing that shows is like the first few minutes of the Swordsmith arc when he just gets to the village, and then that's it. They don't show you nothing. It's not even worth it.
Oh, because when he gets the Swordsmith, but everything before that with this Michael Jackson looking motherfucker and what you call it, all the other upper ranked demons, especially number 1, who looked like his pops. Yo.
Oh, number 1, that's this is the swordsman. He's the I think he's the brother to the guy that Mugen Kabuchi is scared of, which is the guy who Tanjiro got his earrings from.
Yeah, I'm just like, this is sus. But damn, his uncle. That'd be Tanjiro's uncle.
No, there's no relation. I already know the story.
Oh, you already know. So the flashback was real. Like that's his actual father in the flashback, the memory, the dream.
The flashback is his father. His father, the dance move that his father was doing that he saw, learned it from the brother of the guy that's the number 1 demon. And that's his brother is like the best demon slayer. Before there were demon slayers, he's the best demon slayer swordsman around. That's why Mutsun Kabushi is afraid of Tanjiro, because he has the earrings of the guy that almost killed him. So when he saw the earrings, he's like, "Oh, we gotta kill this kid," because he probably knows the same art that this guy knows. So that's why he's so afraid of Tanjiro. He wants all the demons to kill him quick.
Makes sense. Yeah.
My week is good. We can move on. My week was not good. Sorry, it's not good. It was trash.
I was about to say, like, you just flipped that.
Yeah. I'm so used to saying it's good, but it's not. It wasn't good. This week
was good.
Nah, it's all good, man. Like, man, we here. We made it to another week. We good.
I mean, I'm alive, so I mean, I guess that's a good week.
Oh man.
Oh, speaking of which, rest in peace, Jackie O.
Jackie O.
That's DC Young Fly's baby mother. She was a out girl.
I heard about that. Yeah, she was like surgery, right? Some shit like that.
Yeah, she was getting a mommy makeover, and she died on the operator's table.
Damn.
And yo, my man, she's gorgeous, bro.
After it's young, she was 32 years old.
Yo, gorgeous, bro. But you know, I think it's funny because they say like never do these kind of like surgeries like outside of the U.S. Like, but this is like U.S. based. This is like Miami, and Miami's like known for like
that's plastic surgery town.
Yeah, but like when I was reading like what doctors were saying, like when they inject like fat in your butt, like there's a vein in your butt that goes straight to your heart. So if they pump the fat into your butt and it goes into the vein, that blood will go straight into your lung and fucking, it's fatal.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. So yeah, that's fucked up, man. Like she had 3 kids, man. 3 kids, and you could tell like he was like very in love with her.
Oh, DC, he was in love with her.
Yeah, like that
He
was
loved
like
it,
his,
yeah.
that was his heart. You know, that was his family, bro. Like he had like a very like rough childhood, and so like for him to find like his balance and shit, and then kind of like lose that. Nah, I'm feeling for him, bro.
And she wasn't a 304.
Yeah,
That's rare. That's rare. It's a IG model that's not a 304. That's rare,
yeah.
man. Feel
Yeah,
bad
it
for
sucks,
him, bro.
man. Like I that's like my main. That's like a fear for me. Like losing a significant other. Like that's just like the worst. That's we've seen it happen. With Melvin. Like I can imagine that's just and then it's just crazy. So, but that's
Don't turn into Darth Vader on us, man.
nah, nah. It just sucks, man. It just sucks, man. But condolences to the family, and yes, it's a hard one, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, man. There was an actor that passed away too.
Ray Stevenson.
No, there was an actor. He played the father to The Rock in Walking Tall.
Not talking about Rock.
No, the Rock's the father, the Rock, the guy who played his father in Walking Tall.
I gotta look at Walking Tall cast.
Yeah,
I think I know you're talking about too. Is a light skinned dude with freckles on his face?
yeah. I think it's
Yeah, John Beasley.
John Beasley, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he passed away, I think, a couple of days ago too. So that's like one of my favorite movies, man. Like,
yeah, it says right here, died at 79. Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah, Walking Tall was like one of my favorite. When it comes down to like rock movies, like when he was making like gold between that and the Rundown, like I was like a fan. I'm like these, I can't get enough of these fucking movies.
I think didn't he play the RZA's uncle in Wu-Tang too?
I think so.
When they send him out to like I think he played the RZA's uncle too, the Wu-Tang show.
Yeah.
When they send him out because he was in trouble with the law.
Yeah, man. So rest in peace to him too. Let's see here. So, oh man. So news broke that Disney is about to cut $1.5 billion as a write-off. If if this sounds familiar, these Warner Brothers did this last year. They did a $2 billion write-off, and a couple of movies got kind of like erased. So like Batgirl, that didn't happen. That was a tax write-off. The new Scooby movie, that was a tax write-off. The Batman animated show that was gonna reboot, that was part of the write-off as well. So it's like when you think about Disney, right? Like there's a lot of like projects happening. Do you think there's gonna be like a Marvel show that they just started filming and they're like, nah, let's write that shit off? Like, would you see that coming, or you think that Disney's gonna like kind of like can a lot of animated movies, not like live action shit?
I can't call it.
Or
Yeah, because that was set a bad kind of like if they got rid of a movie, like a movie that people like that has been announced and they're taking it off the slate, that'd be crazy. Like there's a couple of shows that's like in the can right now, right? They have.
can you imagine? Right off Loki.
Or they write off like Echo, right? Because they hated that shit so much. Shit, like from what I'm hearing is that they were not happy about Echo, and that's why they're releasing all the episodes all at once. So they just want the bad press for the first couple of days. It's gonna go away. It's gonna die out, and we kind of figured that when we first reported the shit. That this is something they just want to like kind of like forget about. But yeah, $1.5 billion, man. So that's there's gonna be news next week.
I think there's other like movie people like doing write-offs too because of the writer strikes that's going on and stuff like that. So
yeah, so the writer strike is still going. They're anticipating the writer strike to go on for another couple of months, but what's about to happen, what follows the writer's strike is a director's strike.
Jesus Christ.
And so when the director's strike happens, there is no movies that's being filmed.
There's nobody to direct it.
There's nobody to direct it. There's no writers. So like, yeah. So it might. I think 2024 is gonna be a very light week. I mean, a light year. Like 2024, 2025 is gonna be a light. There's not gonna be a lot of things happening.
But a lot of back in theaters. A lot of re-releases gonna be going on, man.
And I'm so glad that like the movies that I'm really looking forward to, like the Spider, Across the Spider-Verse and Beyond the Spider-Verse, like those already, like they're already done. They're filmed. They we don't have to wait too long for the next Spider-Man movie that's coming out in March. So we don't have to wait too long, less than a year. But like movies like Fast X, right? Part 2.
Oh my god.
That has not got that. They did not film it. And that little
wait. Talk about. You telling me they ended the movie the way they ended it, and they didn't have another movie to back it up right after that shit?
Nope.
So they chose to end the movie that way with no. I'm done.
The next Fast and the Furious Fast 10 Part 2 comes out in 2025. That's the release date.
I gotta wait till 2025 to find out this shit. Nah,
yo,
bro.
And what's gonna be crazy, right? What's gonna be crazy?
Kiss my ass on this one, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
The way they cliffhangered it, right? You have to kind of show what goes on, right? It's like very like you can't just time jump. No, there's like something that happens that someone has to get out of something.
You have to show what happens. You can't.
That little kid is gonna be mad old.
Why would you do a cliffhanger shot like that and not have the oh my god?
They're just gonna have somebody else play it.
No, bro. When you do a part 1, part 2, you normally have both parts filmed already, so that way you drop the part 1, you got the part 2 right there to drop a year later for the next year. So like what they did with Avengers, Infinity War, and then Endgame.
Yeah,
you have Infinity War, and then next year you have Endgame. Like, why the hell would he not record the ending to this shit? The way this movie ended, bro, there's no way you can't say this movie's not recorded. Like, what are we talking about? You bugging, bro.
Yep. The Rock came out yesterday and he was like, hey, listen, he had a conversation with Finn last summer. They squashed the beef. He's coming back, yada, yada, yada. If you watch the Fast and the Furious, Fast 10, they kind of show, Hobbs coming back in the fold. But they did explain that he is coming out with his own solo movie that's under the Fast and Furious franchise that is not a sequel to Luke Hobbs and Shaw. This is going to be just a Luke Hobbs movie without it's just going to be about him.
Of course, that's the way The Rock always wants it, about him. Sorry, I love The Rock. I love you, Rock, but I got to tell the truth sometimes.
He's like, yo, I'll come back. You got to give me my own movie. That's probably what it was. And I don't want to coast. I don't want to have a co-host. I want a movie that's going to be ramifications to the post-credit scheme with him. That's going to continue from that. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. Yeah, dude.
So I mean, how are you gonna have a solo movie with the ramifications of that if Jason Momoa is going after Vin Diesel too? So I mean, like, what you can't kill him off of your movie. Okay, he has to fight Vin Diesel too.
That's true. I mean, I don't know, man. They'll find a way to kind of like mesh it together. Like, I tweeted at Vin Diesel. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna give you a quick little like free some free game. I was like, how about Jesse's father that's been in jail for the last 20 years comes out and he's like a big time like mob boss. If you don't know, Jesse's the little white boy that got shot up in the first movie. He was the one that he was raced. He raced. He lost his father's pink slip.
Oh, to the Asian kid, the guy, and they shot him
And he
up.
was like, he was like, "Oh, my father's gonna kill me. My father's gonna kill me," because he was in jail. He finally comes out, and he's a big time. And you get a good fucking A-list actor to play him, and he's gonna be like the second villain to like, because he's for the last 20 years he's been blaming like Vin Diesel, you know Toretto's for the death of his son Jesse, and the first person he kills is Leon. Leon, we haven't seen him since the first movie. He was like the other cast member. Kills him, possibly kills Brian. Because he's like, oh, you brought a cop in the fold, blah, 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 blah. If that shit happens, bro.
They're not gonna kill Brian, bro.
Man, look.
Only because he died in real life, they're not gonna kill him, bro. They're not gonna kill Brian.
I think so. I don't.
Although I thought they were gonna kill him in this movie. I ain't gonna hold you. I think, they still could have, because the sister left. She said, I gotta go home to Brian. She left, and she left the son to the John Cena, the brother. So she said, I gotta go home to Brian. So I mean, the next movie, she could go home and find Brian's body on the floor. You know what I'm not saying?
Because if you think about it, right, Jason Momoa's character thought about everything. Right, and you telling me that he kept that whole Brian situation like, oh, I'm gonna leave him alone. No,
he's retired. Yeah, he's retired, so I'm leaving him alone.
Nah, bro, he was there, bro. Like you blaming you going hard at fucking Vin Diesel, which didn't kill your fucking father. He just took your money. Hobbs is the one that fucking popped your pop. So if anything, you should be going hard at him first.
You say he's gonna get him too. He said,
you some bitch. I'm like, when the fuck did he just change that whole word to something else, bro? Some bitch.
He said they may have took my father's money, but you the one to pull the trigger. I know.
Oh man,
that man, crush your cell phone with bad. That takes a lot of strength, though. Crush your cell phone with your bare hands, yo.
Yeah. I don't know. I never tried to.
On my phone, so
I could probably bend it.
It'd be impressive if it was a Nokia.
On the hand though.
I think it was a Nokia.
Was it a Nokia? Yeah, that'd be like a nice little funny Easter egg there.
Or was it? I don't know. Maybe it was a house phone. I don't remember that shit.
It definitely was an iPhone. Only iPhone break like that.
Damn. Shots. Yo, the old me would have argued. My man, I would have argued with Red for like 3 hours about iPhones and Android. I'm too old for that. All right, cool. I give you an air horn for that. Shit, man. We talked about this shit like a couple of shows ago. Like, for some odd reason, I just love like Gerard Butler movies. I think we talked about this last week. So
Gerard Butler's the man, you know.
So Greenland 2 is coming out. I can't fucking wait. I fucking love Greenland.
Greenland was the
shorty that played Deadpool's wife, Deadpool's girlfriend. She was in it. It was like the world is ending. There's a meteor that's hitting, and they have to fly to Greenland to survive the meteor strike.
I never seen that movie. I gotta watch that then.
Oh, fucking great fucking movie, bro. Great fucking movie. So I was really excited about the. I mean, listen, it's like it's a guilty pleasure because these movies are not like the best. They're not the best well acted movie and best looking movie, but for some odd reason, like he's like a Vin Diesel. Like I wouldn't be surprised if he joined the Fast and Furious. Like he could be Jesse's father. Because he be doing shit like Gerard Butler be doing shit that he should have died 3 movies ago.
Or like Olympus Has Fallen movies.
Olympus fought like bro, the last one with the drones, bro. He should have died. He should have fucking died.
Now the one with what movie he did too? The Law Abiding Citizen with Jamie Foxx. He did some crazy shit in that movie too. Boy.
That was a really good fucking movie. That was
beginning of the movie's hard to watch though. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, That was bad.
Yeah, it's hard to watch the beginning of the movie, but
Yo, segue into fucking Jamie Foxx, man. Like, there's like so many reports about his health.
bro,
I don't know what to believe, bro. Now they're
I'm
saying that he's
listening.
blind.
I'm listening to his family, bro. Like,
He's blind.
They say because he had a stroke and that he lost his vision and he's
Oh
paralyzed.
no, that's
like the
man.
blog sites is like putting out all this shit, but then his family, his daughter is saying that he's fine.
That he's playing pickleball. I'm like, yo, what is it? Is he dying or he's playing fucking pickleball?
But it's crazy that we get to the point that like people are not believing the family. They said, "Nah, I don't fuck the family. The family live. I'm believing the blog sites. Like the blog sites know what's going on with him more than his own family member."
And we talked about this shit. Like, you know, I know sometimes we feel entitled to know these things, right? Like the family shouldn't have to share nothing to us, but at the same time, like if you don't say nothing, the internet goes crazy. You know
and they're going crazy. They're making up a whole bunch of shit right now, bro. Like
he's blind, bro. Like, yo,
I say, nah. I didn't. Well, I said this shit's crazy. Cause I mean, yeah, I've heard of people catching blood clots from the
oh, you talking about the COVID? They're saying the COVID
shot. Cause they claim it's the COVID shot that gave him the stroke and then made him go paralyzed and stuff. There was a blood clot traveling to his head or some crap. Like, but they said he's fine. The daughter said he was fine, so I'm gonna believe his daughter. I'm not gonna.
My thing is like they're saying that he's fine. Like he hasn't posted any photos of himself. Went online. Hasn't had any interviews. Like we don't know nothing, right? Like Jeremy Renner got ran over by a fucking snowmobile, and tweeted like a week later, like thank you guys. My man broke 80% of his body. So like if Jamie Foxx is not saying anything, then I'm believing the blogs a little bit.
Got another one. Got another one. Believe his own family. Don't believe the blogs.
I'm like, yo,
I don't know.
Like we haven't like they. Come on, man. Like nothing. We haven't heard nothing since what?
I mean, maybe he don't want to. Maybe he doesn't want to post anything about his like. He's probably embarrassed about it or something. I don't know. You don't want to post.
It's true.
You don't want to post anything about it.
I have no idea. But like, you know, you start to dive into the rabbit hole and start looking online. Like when Chadwick Boseman was.
I was about to use that example.
When he got skinny, right? This is way before like the anything came out. Like I saw him. He did an Instagram video congratulating somebody, and his face was sunken in. I'm like, nah, bro. Like, is it like a role that he's doing? He has to lose weight, and no one said nothing. And like maybe like a year later, he passed, and I'm like, fuck, that's just crazy. Like,
yeah, people going in cracking jokes on my he's too skinny, he's anorexic, and blah blah blah. People cracking jokes on him, and I mean, and he's probably Jimmy Foxx seeing how like when Chadwick pictures was out there, how people were going in. He probably like, I don't want my pictures out there of me being sick like that. So he's like, I'm staying my ass inside the house till I heal.
Or like Jamie Foxx, Jamie Foxx be wearing the lace front hair and shit. But maybe like his shit, like his hair's fucked up. He doesn't want people seeing this fucked up hair.
Could be that too. I mean, plenty of reasons.
Because I'm like, yo, there's no way, bro. Like I know Jamie Foxx, like as far as like his movies, I've seen his hairline and his shit changed like 80 times. Like
I think he's bald in reality though.
Yeah. He said the movie was OD. The movie was OD fire. Which one you talking about? Law-abiding citizen? Yeah, definitely. That's a recommend. Yo, John, man, no, if you can hit that go to YouTube and join our Discord. We have a Discord. Go to the description. We have a Discord. So we're trying to get folks in that bitch. Just got home from across this. Bro, we're gonna talk about that shit. I'm waiting for Fresh Prince to drop in, so we can talk about it in very vaguely. We can't because there's two people on the panel. There'll be two people on the panel that hasn't seen it. I think Rand might go tomorrow or sometime this week, but yeah, most likely next week we'll have like a full breakdown.
Nah, I'm not seeing it until next Friday.
So yeah, so like next, well, yeah, so the next show we have like more of a review, like fully like spoiler heavy review. So yeah.
Oh, he hasn't seen it either. So
You're not the only one, so
Yeah, so no, because I wanted him to be on the panel because I just wanted to like tell him how much I love this fucking movie. So we could definitely get into that once he drops in. What else here? What else is happening in the internet space? I know there was some things that I posted on the Discord. I gotta keep track of my notes. So
I mean, they're saying Little Mermaid had a great opening weekend. That it rivaled a lot of for that week Memorial Day weekend opening. It rivaled a lot of number 4, I think.
Yeah, I think
for best opening weekend in the Memorial Day.
Yeah, I think it made $24 million the first day. I think it's at 100 and something million for the week.
okay.
So it's making good. Like we said it before. Like we talk mad shit about the Little Mermaid, but we always said the movie's gonna make tons of money. And then, but let's see. Like this is the second week, so we see the second week drop off to see whether or not if it's over 60%, or whether or not if the movie's gonna have legs, because you have
Pun.
that's it.
He said it, he didn't even realize what he said.
Yeah. Unintentional, but yeah. So we will see whether or not it has legs, and because you have like Transformers that's out next week, so that's gonna kill a lot of the box office. Then you got the Flash that's gonna happen, and people are saying that Flash is not projected to make a lot of money. It's gonna make 70 million. And
I think Flash is gonna be the sleeper.
I think so too. I think
Flash is gonna make probably as much as Aquaman, the first Aquaman did.
I think so too. It reminds you, like I didn't get my ticket, so there's people like me that hasn't picked up their tickets, and you know, if you're going based on tracking, like that's not 100%.
Yeah, I didn't pick up my tickets either, and I'm gonna want to see it. So
yeah, so like so the tracking is not like 3 people on the panel hasn't bought their tickets, so that's tracking is not always like 100% guaranteed, but yeah,
I think it's gonna do Aquaman number, and I think only reason why I can say confidently is gonna do Aquaman's number is because you got Michael Keaton's Batman in there, and like everybody loves Michael Keaton as Batman. Like majority of Batman fans will still argue that Michael Keaton is the best Batman. So the fact that you have Michael Keaton in a movie as Batman, and then you also have Ben Affleck in there as Batman, with the 2 popular Batmans at the moment, is like there's gonna make money, yo. It's gonna make money.
And it's the creators and the filmmakers and the WB is like fully behind this movie. Like they're like, yo, they released this movie a month ago at that Cannes with the festival that happened like a month ago. Like you have to be very confident in the movie to have people watch it a month in advance, because if they say it's shitty a month ago, that's only gonna get worse. And they had so many screenings and so many people have seen it, like a lot of influencers have seen it, and they have nothing but good things to say. But again,
even Henry Cavill gave his thumbs up to the Supergirl, saying she did a good job as a role.
Yep. She didn't get his blessing. She didn't reach out to him like while she was shooting, but that's given. She wanted to have her own take, but she said that she did reach out to Henry Cavill, and after the movie was already filmed, he saw it, he loved it, and gave her all the props. Like,
and they hugged.
So I'm like, yo,
and they hugged.
I mean, I cannot wait for this fucking movie. I cannot wait. I need to see this fucking movie. And I'm not a big Flash guy. Like, I'm not that's not like who I read. That's not my go-to fucking character, but I want to see it. I was always intrigued with the Flashpoint, you know, whatever Wish.com version that it might be. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it. What else? Yeah, because every time these comic book movies, they use like a big name, like a big a story that's so big, and then just it is not what it seems. Like Civil War is not what it is in the comics.
Right.
Infinity War is not. It's just like it's like loosely based. So like this movie here is supposed to be Flashpoint, the Flashpoint paradox, but it's not because you don't have a Thomas Wayne in the situation. And you don't have Cyborg and nothing like so. There's like it's its own thing. So
That's where you got Michael Keaton's Batman to fill in that Thomas Wayne role.
That's pretty much what it is because he's old. He's an older man. He's fucking like he's over it. He's like fuck it. But like you don't have this like, and it still has the same elements. Like Barry loses his powers and he's trying to recreate it.
They got some funny clips with him, Michael Keaton Batman. There's some like from the trailers, some funny lines like where he says, "Oh, your parachute is strapped on." He said, "Where's your parachute?" He just smiles at him and then drops.
Yo, bro.
That shit was the most gangster shit.
Yo, bro, that shit was lit. He said, "Where's your parachute?" He's like, like Batman don't need a parachute.
They released a trailer where Barry's he's like in a coffee bean or whatever, and he's ordering coffee, and his phone rings, and it's Alfred. He's like pretty much like he's saying like, "Yo, assemble," and he's like, "Oh shit," and he like the ring pops up, and you see like the news, and you see Superman like in the fucking like background with his laser beams. I'm like, this is gonna be like straight up Justice League for like 10 minutes. The first 10 minutes of the movie is gonna be Justice League, and then that's it. I can't wait for that shit. I cannot wait.
I mean, and also like it's gonna touch to a conversation that like a lot of like people who have past that they regret and stuff like that. Like there's a conversation that Bruce Wayne Batman was having with Barry, and he was like, "Bro, like basically, we're like saying we both lost our parents," and then like Bruce is like, "Maybe there's some things like you shouldn't fix. Like we wouldn't be the same who we are today if like shit like that changed in the past." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, I kind of had conversations with my mother like that. It's kind of weird though. Like I would say I would like to change some things, but then she's like, "Okay, but if you change things, like the people who you met, the people who you care about, you probably wouldn't meet them, or you wouldn't have that same effect or love that you have today if you had changed things." So I think it's kind of right. Stop looking in the past and just move on with your future. It's kind of going to be the story of the Flashpoint. What it seemed like to me.
Yeah, because you could tell like he was talking to Bruce, and he was like I could bring your parents back, and he's like, even Bruce looked at him like, sounds like a great idea, but like, no, don't do it.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Oh man, did you drop a guitar?
Yeah, I had to let y'all know I was in the building.
Nigga came in like he came in like one of the freaking Tibetan monks from the Golden Child.
Facts.
I want the night.
Brother Noomsi.
Well, welcome to the panel.
Thank you for the welcome, for the lovely welcome. I really needed that because this shit has been hectic trying to get home and trying to get on here right now, man.
Nah, you made it though. You here? Yeah. So we were talking about the excitement for the Flash and how like how well the Little Mermaid is doing, and I'm like, yo, we was always a fan. We always gave that movie its flowers when it comes down to like making money. As far as like what's happening in the movie, like my son watched it, and his school took him out. I'm like, yo, they took you out to see that versus Across the Spider-Verse. Like, yeah, he's like, yeah, I went.
Ain't nobody getting punched in the face across the Spider-Verse. And Little Mermaid.
And I was like, I asked him, I was like, how was it? He goes, yeah, it was pretty good. No, not too bad. There was like one song that was like really annoying, and I don't ever want to hear it again. And I'm like,
I have a feeling it had to be that.
Bro. Yeah,
I saw the clip of that, and that was horrible.
Yo, I have an issue with like Awkwafina, bless her heart, she has an audience, but her voice.
Yeah, she got that old white lady smoker voice,
and it's like waterboarding on like steroids, bro. Like you put someone in a room playing scuttlebutt, my man, you could get whatever top secret information, bro. You give me 30 seconds of that song, I'm out. I'm ratting.
I mean, like she's in everything. They really couldn't find somebody else to play Scuttle though. Like, first of all, like you gender swap Scuttle because Scuttle was a boy bird before, but now you made a girl, which it's not really that big of a deal anyway. But then the second of all, Aquafina was just a freaking dragon and Ryan the Last Dragon. Why is she playing Scuttle in this one, yo?
Travis was telling me, he was like, there's a part in the movie, right, where she straight up looks at the camera and she's like, whack, 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 whack. I'm like, what? Because they want you to understand that no one else understands the animals, only but Ariel. But it's not like a bird call. Like it's her being the bird call, or her voice.
Hold on. Time out. I gotta call Cap.
Yeah.
Because when Sebastian was singing the Kiss the Girl song, Eric heard Sebastian pretty damn clearly. He was like, because he said, "Did you hear something?" And she was like, "Nah." Because when Sebastian was in the ear and kissed the girl, he's like, "You heard something?" He said, "Nah."
Well, in this movie, nope, they don't understand them. They just around. I was like, listen, once it comes out on Disney Plus, bro, I'll watch it.
Yeah,
Once it comes on Disney Plus, I'll watch it. You know what I mean? I was gonna use my daughter as an excuse, but she doesn't care.
Yeah,
she's not like, she doesn't give a shit.
It better be entertaining for your daughter. If it's not, she's gonna find something else to do in that movie theater real quick.
Yeah. To be in a movie theater with a child that's not interested in what's happening on the screen is the worst thing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's the worst thing. They're like, "Can I get your phone? Can I watch Netflix?" You can't do none of this shit. So like, you're gonna have to watch what's on the screen. You sitting there uncomfortable because you trying to do like, shh. The fucking people behind you like, the fucking baby. You're just like, you trying to like, because I hate people that talk just to talk in theaters. I hate it. If you're gonna react. If you can react, that's cool. Like, react. But if you just talking just to talk, and it had nothing to do with the movie, bro, like, shut the fuck up.
Oh, you would have hated. You saw the TikTok with the black people fighting in the Little Mermaid movie.
I saw that, and that shit is
insane,
bro. That shit is. I'm like, how you come to a little kids movie to have a fight, bro? Like, are you serious? Like,
but the thing is, like, that kind of movie, right? The audience that's going to these films are like kids, so that's expected to be like, it's not gonna be a quiet theater.
Like, and it curses all kinds of curses. It's a kids movie. It's a packed theater with kids. Yeah, and they like, F this bitch up, and I'm seeing Ariel swimming in the background with with Flounder. Word, they cuss each other, talking about they gonna fight. I hear kids crying. I'm like,
my kids is here. Yo, it was mad, bro.
That shit was I just had to put my hand on my head. I was like, yo, I can't believe.
Insane.
So it makes all the sense now. Like with like, the dude that plays Sebastian, right? The person that does the voice. He's from Blackgate. What's his name?
David.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that dude to.
Yeah, he's definitely
David Diggs. My bad.
Yeah, there we go. He's what you call like he's like the voiceover guy right now. Like they want to cook everything. So like the whole like him being the thing in the Fantastic Four makes sense.
People gonna complain about it.
I will say that his Sebastian's pretty shit.
I mean,
no, his shit.
No,
it's a collective agreement. It's a collective agreement among all the West Indian people. Once we heard Sebastian, we said this is shit. Nah,
bro, I'm agreeing, bro. It's terrible. Even the original is terrible, and it doesn't even make sense for like the region that they at. Like, how is it a Jamaican crab? Like the shit was like it's like based out of like Norway or some shit like that, right? Like the area around Norway or some shit like that.
They're in Dutch waters, yeah.
Dutch waters. Like, where the fuck does Jamaican crab comes from?
And Hispanic
trident.
which is supposed to be a Greek god because Triton is the son of Poseidon.
Yeah, nah, my man's from fucking Chile.
Yeah, but you know what's funny? You saying that, I kind of retroactively am giving props to to my man Russell Crowe right now, because I was watching him do his I think it's Variety, where they do like they talk a little bit about the movies of their career. So he was going back through it, and he was talking about not Maximus. I'm sorry. Well, he started with Maximus and talking about the Italian accent or whatever, and then he moved into him doing Zeus in Love and Thunder, right? And I mean, I know I loved it. I'm pretty sure I remember Red loving it, but it's like everybody's like, "Yo, what is that accent? What is that accent?" And Russell Crowe was like, "Listen, I'm not doing it unless I can use a Greek accent. Like Zeus is a Greek god that belongs to no other people on this planet." He's like, "I want to do a Greek voice, and if I can't do that, then I'm not interested in playing a role." So they basically came to a compromise where he had to do both. He had to do one take the regular way and then one take the way he wanted to do it. And then by the time they tested it with the audiences, he was right. Everybody loved that version. Like, so I mean, this is just going into these things. I don't know why people be afraid to get ethnic with these things sometimes. Like,
because they sort of the concussion movie with Will Smith. And
tell the truth. Tell them the truth.
Tell the truth.
No, like it's funny because even with like rest in peace Chadwick Boseman, but like his accent was pretty trash too.
It evolved though. Like by the time
it
got better. Yeah.
Yeah. By the time he got to Black Panther, it was good. It was a good accent. But yeah,
Civil War was
yeah.
But you got to give him props for that, because he had to fight for that. Because if you remember, he was already casted before they had anything to do with a regular Black Panther movie. So he basically set up the culture for the movie, because if he didn't do that, we would have probably went into that Black Panther movie with everybody talking regular and or way extra corny sounding accents, you know what I'm saying, without people actually taking care of it.
I'm not gonna lie though. If you can't do the accent, just talk regular. I'm for the talk regular if you can't do the accent. Like,
I mean, listen, to be honest,
this is, I'm sorry, just to finish my point. This Sebastian shit, you can't do the West Indian accent. It's just talk regular.
Right.
You can't do it. You can't do the West Indian accent. So don't
get a West Indian actor. What's the problem?
And I'm pretty sure if he had a regular accent, people complain about him not having a Caribbean.
Oh, they would have. Yeah,
they would have complained. It's no matter what.
There's no dubs in this.
Yeah. There's nothing. There's no winning in this situation, bro.
But all the West Indians is like, that I heard it is like, oh nah, this is shit.
Word. And I think it's funny because like we have like all the actors that like the Bay actors, they come here and they have just our basic, they posing as Americans, but they fucking England and shit like that. So like,
see, but
it is what it is, bro.
They do great jobs though.
Yeah,
like I didn't know Idris was from London when he was doing The Wire. Like that's crazy.
Dang.
And I heard your boys getting mentored by him, and the same thing with him. Like I never even watched the show like that, but I didn't know the dude was from England either until like he started getting on red carpets and stuff like that. I thought he was another.
Damson.
Damson, yeah,
up and coming guy.
Mm-hmm. But he under the learning tree of Idris, he said the same thing when he came out here. He just spoke in that straight accent because he didn't want anybody to know that he was English.
That's what Lorenz Tate was complaining about, though. He said that all these British people, all the British actors are coming here taking the American like roles from the Americans.
Work harder.
How you work harder? It's already American.
No, but what I'm saying is, I don't think they're naturally going to get these people just to take America. I think is when you look at people like Idris and Damson, it's like those are superb actors, right? So I'm not looking at it like, yo, those are great actors, and they probably won because their acting was tip top. Plus, they had to learn the accents and all that. That means somebody wasn't doing good enough to me.
That's that's extra salt right there, bro. Because the person has to learn the fucking vernacular, right? And kill, because I know a lot of these movies, they do like the screen test, right? They don't go in with the accent; they go in there with the accent that's portrayed in the film. so they don't they see past where they from.
You gotta learn the slang too, because it's not just learning English. You gotta learn the slang and all of that. Like it's hard, man.
Damson Idris, bro. Like I could totally see him play Black Panther all grown up.
I can see that.
I can see it. Yo,
what am I man Aldous though?
I don't know. I'm still there
I
about
wanted
this
Aldous from the beginning.
I'm still thinking about this comment that Fresh Prince just said. Niggas said they gotta work hard at being American.
I didn't mean work hard at being American.
He said work harder.
I mean work harder in the room, bro. Like obviously they killed that shit on the audition. That's what I meant, not work hard at being American.
He said these British actors coming here taking our roles for American parts. He's like, work harder. Work harder at being American, son.
Step your game up, son.
My man said American better.
Oh man.
I mean, it is what it is, man. And these actors, they good. Like, you know, Christian Bale, you know, like fucking Thor, fucking what's his name?
Chris Hemsworth. He's Australian though.
Yeah, but that's still like not American.
Well, yeah. I thought we were just talking about the British people, but yeah. So it's a few of them.
Shout out to Extraction 2 coming out soon.
That's next Friday, right?
I don't know when, but I know it's coming out. My man was looking like the Punisher. I was like, "This is the Punisher?"
Facts.
The way I was trying to trailer, I was like, "This is the Punisher."
It's time to go all out. I thought my man died in the first movie. He coming back. Let's get it.
I don't know how he survived. They talked about it in the movie too. They say, "Yo, everybody thinks he's dead."
So
should be.
It's a perfect segue to talk about a character that dies and they want to make a new movie. So they announced John Wick 5.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't seen John Wick,
he's not dead. I told y'all, man.
He died. They had a whole funeral for him. He was in the casket. Or they didn't show a body.
You ain't seen nobody. You ain't seen no casket.
You ain't seen no casket. You saw
ain't
nothing.
seen no funeral.
But he
just saw a
slumped
headstone.
He slumped over. He slumped over. Like, yo. I don't know, man. Like
that's him getting out the game.
Even him, he was talking about this shit. Like he was like, I really want to give John Wick a kind of a break.
He took a nap. That's all it is.
He want to give it a break, but like, nah, the studios don't want to hear that shit. They're like, nah, we want a movie, and we need a 3-hour movie. Because that last one, bro, it's long, bro.
It's a long movie.
And it was like, yo,
I didn't notice it. Time flew in that shit.
That's what I was going to ask. Did y'all feel it?
I felt that whole opening sequence because it just went right into the action. It was just like straight, like, what was it, 45 plus minutes of just straight action.
Yo,
I was just like,
it was weird for me to say to myself, damn, there's a lot of killing.
Oh yeah, the body counts go up every movie. Did you know that? The body count go up every movie.
This shit was crazy. I'm like, yo, there's a lot of fucking killing, bro, and it just doesn't stop. It just and they just find like style, like ways to make it like a cool killer, kill.
But I will give credit. They made it harder kills though. It's not like the kills are easy. Like, cause now everybody got like armor suits and they wear like fully armored clothing, and they're like, so it's like he has to like really, really like work hard to get those kills.
And it's crazy because if you think about it, like John Wick 1 to John Wick 5 is like within the same year or two. It's like within it's close.
Yeah, I think
it's the same week.
It's only a week. It's only a week. all this is in the span of a week.
Yeah. If you watch the first movie, like it's pulling a Fast and Furious at this point.
Well, because the first movie he kills the Russian guy. As soon as he gets home, the guy's there waiting for him to say, "Oh, I heard you back." Like, bro, I just finished killing all these Russians for killing my dog, and you're sitting in my home trying to get me to do another job. I agree to do the job for you. As soon as I come back, you blow up my home and shit, try to kill me, kill that guy, which is all in the same night. This is the time. Then you come back, and now everybody's hunting you the next day. This is all in a week, bro. This is no time.
It definitely is.
It's all in a week.
It definitely is.
It goes back to the dude, like, yo, can I get my ring? It's like, nah, I don't got that shit no more. All right, pal. It's like, he doesn't give a fuck. It's like, he's just killing just to kill. I'm like, and my man he said, like, no lie, like it's probably like a paragraph worth of words in the whole entire. Yeah, guns.
Give me a gun.
Give me a
Let
gun.
me tell you something, bro.
He's almost like he cut the
That last movie. Let me tell you something, because all this is a span of a week. When that older chopped his finger off, he said, "Oh shit, I chopped off John Wick's finger. Let me retire now." Let's go back to this shit. That nigga, that's exactly what that nigga said. Oh shit, I chopped off John Wick's finger. Yo, I'm retiring. I'm gone. Let somebody else have to deal with this shit. And they got to do elder. He had to pay the consequence for that.
That's crazy.
Then like the whole like the Continental show that's coming out. I'm like, all right, cool. That's gonna be like before
They still doing it?
died. I'm like, yeah, it should be. That's gonna be his movie, right? And then you see the movie, like he died in the movie. I'm like, damn. So that's not. He's not gonna be part of the Continental. This is all before he really passed away. But I'm like, damn, bro. Like, what's the Continental even about?
Right. That's what I was hoping it'd be on.
There's no New York fucking unless they're gonna talk about like it's gonna be based on like the rebuilding.
The manager.
Yeah, like.
Oh yeah.
I heard it's
possibly
gonna be
I thought it was a throwback though.
I heard it's supposed to be stories of assassins that stays at the Continental. So it could be maybe it's not one Continental, it could be different Continentals around
like an anthology.
Yeah, but I heard it's supposed to be about the assassins like each episode I think it's supposed to be about an assassin that stayed at the Continental, one of their missions or what they're doing or whatever like that. Because there's nothing that take place, no action supposed to take place on the ground. So
right.
The spinoff that I think is already in the can is the ballerina. That was
right.
I'm not sure.
Maybe I'm bugging, but didn't they say that Ana de Armas was supposed to be in that one?
Yeah, I think she's the ballerina.
She's the ballerina, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and then
she could pull it off.
The new spinoff they're talking about is Donnie Yen's King.
Ooh, I'm into that.
They're talking about they're discussing that one, his spinoff.
Him
having beef with the daughter of the Japanese guy.
That scene was really like well done. Like with the whole doorbell shit. That shit was like the most creative way to find where people were. I was like, oh, that's fucking dope. I like that.
Boom, boom, pop.
I could imagine like to be like to have that kind of crutch you can't see, and people are shooting at you that can see you. Like that's wild, bro. Like
you know how much calm you have to like just really be in that zone. And like that's dope. Like I would really like to see something like that. It takes me back to like like the early, the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie, the first one, and then what was the other? Damn, I can't think of it right now. But I like movies like that. It gets very creative when you take senses or you take certain abilities away from a character. Like it makes it very creative for me. I like things like that.
What's up with his character? What's up with his like? He's getting these roles where he's blind. Like this is the second role.
Who, Donnie Yen?
Yeah, like he did the fucking Rogue One.
Yeah, the Rogue One.
Oh yes, right.
My man was blind then. I mean, I guess he could do it, man. Shit. It's funny when I watch the what's his name? The guy who plays Daredevil, Cox.
Daredevil? Oh, yeah. Charlie Cox.
Charlie Cox, right? When I see him, I feel like he's blind. Like, because he's blind dude for so long. I'm like, when you see him, like, oh, this guy's blind. He's not blind. Yeah, that shit crazy.
He caught me too. I forgot he was an English dude too. I was watching some. They have. I think it's either on Netflix or Prime.
British, bro.
Yeah, like it's either Netflix or Prime. He has some show.
That's why Lorenz said it's pissed off. All these niggas, literally all these niggas is British, bro. It's like yo, he say yo, we ain't getting no roles no more. Could have given all the British motherfuckers coming across seas. Yo.
He said Lorenz Tate. When the last time this dude had a job, bro?
That's what he complained about.
Yo, my man was in his prime like 20 years ago, bro.
I'm not playing Lorenz Tate like that. He puts in his name.
Listen, yo, that's my boy, bro. That's
Power. He's in
okay.
Power.
That's the thing. I don't watch Power. I never watched Power or Empire or any of them joints. So yeah, I didn't know.
He's like a cameo at this point.
I haven't seen that dude in anything like consistently for
he still look like he's 32.
No, he do. Yeah, I've seen him recently. He definitely does still look young.
My man does not age.
I mean, black don't crack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That shit crazy, man. Yo, how do you guys feel about this rumor about Sam Raimi directing Secret Wars?
I don't care. I'll give that to the rest of y'all.
Like, yo, I didn't totally hate Multiverse of Madness, right? But his style of directing is kind of weird for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm tired of his fucking cameo, his forced cameo of fucking Bruce Campbell. And I know that in Secret Wars, his fucking ass is gonna pop up like
as Doctor Strange. Let's get it.
He was supposed to be Doctor Strange.
I know. That's why I said it. Yeah.
He was supposed to be the Doctor Strange that was in the Incursion. Bro, like no. No, bro. No, thank you, man. Oh man, this is crazy, bro. Oh man. So yeah, real quick, I'll kind of get this out of the way. So Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse dropped yesterday, Thursday. Is doing well. It made $17 million first day. Nice. Opening, like, just the Thursday is always like a bonus day.
Mm-hmm.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, those are the big days. So we expecting this movie to make like at least $80 to $100 million. I know you guys haven't seen it. I just want to make sure, like, this is like a very like vague kind of like out of the theater experience, right? So dude, this movie, I would say, and it's hard to kind of like gauge the first movie, the second movie. Like, you don't want to be the dude like, oh, the first one is always the best. Mm-hmm. I can clearly say that this movie here is better than the first movie, and and the first one is like by far a masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this it's gonna be hard to kind of raise the bar with this movie.
Let's not forget, a lot of us said it was the best Spider-Man movie at the time out of all of them,
and this kings it as the best Spider-Man movie of all time. Like, nice. This is how you do the multiverse correctly, right?
I don't know, man. I can't compare animation to like live action.
That's true.
I can't. That's why I can't give it the title as the best Spider-Man movie over like a live action movie, because live action is so much harder to do, to get done right graphic wise, versus like animation. You could do whatever you want, because you could draw Spider-Man to do whatever you want, versus like in a movie where you have a live actor, you have to translate the action and stuff to have the actor do it right. It's hard. It's a lot harder. So I can't. That's why I can never just say this movie is the best Spider-Man movie over like the live action movies.
The only difference between this movie and any other Spider-Man movies, right? Like every Spider-Man movie is animated, right? You get the live action pieces, right, when the dialogue is happening, but like, when the action is happening, it's animation for the most part, right? It's CG, it's animation.
That's what I was kind of thinking too.
And it's kind of like in the same realm.
I mean, if we're gonna be technical, yeah, technically it is animated, but let's face facts. If you saw the animation, if you saw the CG in the live action movie, and if it looked too animated, you'd be like, "Oh, that's a crappy look. That's bad. That's bad CG." You would say that.
Yeah,
so I mean, we're gonna go off for realism. It's hard to compare an animated movie to a movie that we expect to have realism in it. You know what I mean?
Like, for me, when I look at a movie, I don't look at it as like live action or animation. It's like a movie, right? It's cinema. It's something that's more than 30 minutes. It's an hour. This movie is 2 hours and 30 freaking minutes. It's a long movie. It feels like this part's where it feels a little long, but like this movie here is like, I think for me, like, Spider-Man like looks better when it's animated this way, right? Because it's just like you said, there's certain things that he can do that you only could do it in animation, right? It'll look too crazy doing it live action. I know they can do it, right? But for me, like, I think that this movie here does it checks off so many boxes and so many things that I didn't know I needed that happened in this movie. And like, holy fucking shit. Like, compared to what we saw in the trailers, we saw nothing. We saw nothing. And it's just like, it's a great story, man. And it's for me personally, this movie is like a 5 out of 5. There's really no issues I have with it, other than like maybe like the runtime being a little too long. But as far as like the animation style, like every universe has a different style, and you can kind of see it. Like it lives within the movie. Like it just, it's fucking. It's really like when you see it and there's a scene that we would probably talk about on Friday that I know you guys are gonna bring up. Like, holy shit, did this really happen? Oh fuck. But it's definitely like, and it come, you know, trying to like compare the two movies. Like, I know that the first movie had a better soundtrack, right? Like you couldn't beat Sunflower, right? Sunflower was like, but this has its own kind of like, its own rhythm, its own kind of.
It had a really good track.
Yeah,
I was trying to find the album. I can't find the album. Like, it's not on Apple Music.
It's Metro Booming is the producer of this one here. So
okay, that's what's up.
So remember the spider that we was like, oh, whose voice is that? Like it was like, oh, like we thought.
Yeah, I was literally thinking about asking you, but I'm like, let me just chill.
Yeah, it's Metro Booming.
That's funny. That's funny. That's dope.
They just gave a producer a character, because there's so many characters, but it's like it's so many fucking characters. Just like that shit is wild, and it's a good explanation to a lot of shit, and it's very like, this movie is very woven to the first movie. Like it's
yeah,
super connected to the. We were like, oh shit, we didn't even think about that. It's super.
I mean, I had a feeling it had to have something to do with the collider, right? With Kingpin and all that shit. I would think that's where probably the whole
spoilers.
development
Yeah,
of
I don't
all
wanna
right, yeah. All right, forget it.
Please. Kill yourself.
I'm gonna keep it at that, because listen, when I love a film, right? Like, I won't say nothing, right? I'll be like, I want you to experience it for yourself. When there's a movie I don't really give a fuck about, I'll definitely throw some spoilers and I'll fuck it up for everyone. This one here, like, I want you guys to like enjoy it, love it, because like we getting so much good animation between like the Mario Brothers movie. Like, it just is like, if you like the Mario Brothers movie and all the callbacks, bro, the callbacks to this movie, it's crazy. You have a fucking migraine by the time you're trying to get all the references and shit. So, yeah, for me, 5 out of 5. How about you, Sol?
5 out of 5 for sure. I was enjoying that movie start to finish.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. So I mean, I'm glad that we don't have to wait too long for the second part. That's when we have to wait. It comes out March, which is great. That's just not giving us a whole year. Like, we got a couple of months.
Oh, now I know it's not a complete movie. All right.
It says part 2. It says part 2 on it.
Yeah, we've been knew that though. They said that from the beginning.
It says Across the Spider-Verse. It says Across the Spider-Verse, and it says part 2.
Well, I don't know. I didn't pay attention. I just saw Across the Spider-Verse. My bad.
Yeah.
Nah, when they introduced the first Into the Spider-Verse, right? When they first came out with that one, they said it was gonna be a trilogy.
And then when they announced the 2 new films, they
said volume 2 and 3.
It was supposed to be
named them.
It was supposed to be one movie, and they cut it. And I couldn't imagine, bro. Like, this movie's already 2 hours and 20 minutes long, bro. Like, you can't. That's big for an animation, right? To keep the the attention, because there's a lot of animation. There's a lot of things happening. But the thing is that it keeps changing, so you don't feel like it's stagnant. But bro, I want to talk about it. So Friday we talk about this shit. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Yeah. So, moving on. Let's see what else is out there. And anything else that popped up on your radar, Fresh Prince, far?
I missed out because I was talking earlier, so I just want to say Michael Keaton's my favorite Batman. But besides that, I mean, I also wanted to agree with what Red was saying earlier when you guys were talking about it. Like, I really think that it is going to be a sleeper. I think it is going to do very big. Because I don't well, the Flash, yeah, because I don't think like people are really, it's crazy how like we talk about Jonathan Majors and they taking his name out of the descriptions for Quantumania and all this extra shit. And for this Flash movie, they just leaning into everything. Like, but again, like going back into what Red said, I think that's why the movie is going to make a lot of money, is because most people are going in to see like whether the Snyderverse individuals are a part of it, and also mainly to see like Michael Keaton come back as Batman. But with the whole Flashpoint story and with the trailers and all these TV spots and stuff that we got so far, I've really been thinking, like, I think you said that you weren't excited for it. I really think that this might be a sleeper. Didn't you say you didn't? You said you didn't really care, like you didn't get the tickets early or something like that?
No, I just didn't get the tickets. I didn't mean I didn't care. That's how I really want. I'm excited to see this movie.
Oh, okay, my fault. But yeah, so that's I really think like what they're talking about, and it seems like the vibe. If you look at like the scenes and not really the music that's in the trailers or whatever, but if you look at the vibe of the scenes and everything, I think it's gonna be a heartbreaking movie at some point. So I really think it's gonna end up being good. I'm excited. It comes out on my birthday or around my birthday, so I'm looking forward to see it. I didn't get my tickets either, so you know that's another thing. You know, we none of us have gotten our tickets. So to agree with you, like that, those numbers are probably off. I think it's gonna do very, very good.
Yeah,
when it first comes out,
it's definitely gonna do. If it doesn't do well domestically, internationally, this movie's gonna fucking kill. The Asia does not care about what's going on with Ezra Miller. And there's a lot of trailers. There's a lot. I've seen a lot of the Chinese trailer, the Japanese, and they going hard. Like even like they have like their own like they the logo of the Flash, like they make it sure like it's in their language, but it's on par with like the marketing is crazy. Like they said Ezra couldn't do any press, that they're not gonna show his face and a lot of like posters. Bro, you go to 42nd Street, you just see Ezra like
mad big, bro. Yeah.
I'm like, but I don't think he's gonna do any like they're gonna have the red carpet, I think, next week. I don't think anyone's foreseeing him to be there. But I think that's cool is that you can remove a lead and let the co-stars, carry the burden. Not carry the burden, but like hold you down. Like, you know what I mean? Like you got Sasha Kaye, you got the director talking, like people that don't normally get a voice because the main actor gets all the love. And you have these other actors that are kind of like taking up the mantle and having these junkets and all that kind of shit. Like you're getting a different perspective and shit because Ezra he never wanted to do junkets. He would never he did them, but he didn't. He could tell he was socially awkward when he did the Fantastic Beasts. But now you get to see Sasha Kaye talk, and she's like, she had a conversation with Henry Cavill. Like these are things that we probably won't hear.
That was cool. Yeah,
that, you know what I mean. Like, so it's pretty cool to see other people talk other than the main lead. You get Michael Keaton, so everyone it's gonna be a nostalgia fest, bro. People just want to see Keaton back in the suit with the non-articulated suit. They want it. They want to see it. I think this is a continuation to like the Horns. I don't think we spoke about this. I think this is gonna be like a continuation to like I think Batman 2, right? Batman Returns, and then this is everything else that happened after never happens.
Oh, I don't know.
They're excusing
I thought they were all supposed to be the same dude.
They're all the same dude.
But you think they're gonna fucking talk about Robin?
Probably not.
Sopranos Robin, like if he's the bat nipples and all that kind of shit. I think they're gonna forget about that shit. Me personally, I will forget about that. Like,
I wouldn't mention none of that stuff.
I mean, they probably don't gotta mention bat nipples, but they could mention like him having to fight the villains that he fought. Like they don't gotta bring back the like the past stuff that was like really bad. like the bad nipples or the surfboarding off of like.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
With no foot attachments and nothing.
George Clooney. Oh man.
Yeah, they've been showing this movie for the last month already, but the only thing they haven't shown was like the full movie as far as like full visual and the post credit scene. So no one, it's like it always ends like when the movie ends, there's no credits. They don't show the credits. So that's still a mystery. What's happening? Like as far as like the end credit scenes.
I wish he always had the same outfit too.
Mm-hmm.
Doing the movies, the same outfit.
Let me see.
Oh yeah. He was.
Mm-hmm. From Michael Keaton to George Clooney, same outfit. George Clooney was killed them off.
He was old by the time. Yeah, he was old, bro. Like, yo, my man, like, Butland.
I heard you talking earlier about David doing the voiceovers. You talked about the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, so they haven't officially said it, but people are like speculating that the cast is already they already cast all four of them.
Right.
But he was slated to voice the Thing.
Right. Yeah, so I saw that. Okay, so that's all y'all that's all you really talked about?
I mean, you was here
when it came to them?
No, we didn't. We just talked
about. I thought I heard that on the way home. I thought I was talking about
the Little Mermaid, and he was.
Yeah, and then we switched over. Okay, so yeah, that's what I wanted to go back to that real quick because we talked about they might, but I'm thinking this is probably what the cast is gonna be. So now I want to hear your opinions. Whoa. Margot Robbie is Sue Storm.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you feel?
I heard it was rumored.
They're rumored because they haven't been confirmed yet. But it's like this is a lot. What a lot of people are saying. The last
it's ramping up for like the big leakers that's out there. They're ramping up that she's Sue Storm. Adam Driver is Reed Richards, and they have some other new actor that's playing Johnny Storm.
Paul Pascal is supposed to be Johnny Storm.
Adam Driver is Reed Richards. He doesn't even look like Reed Richards at all.
They should have just kept this guy.
No, because it'd have been too easy. And Marvel want to do dumb things.
Yeah, exactly.
No, don't just keep the same Reed Richards you showed in Doctor Strange. No. Why would we do that? Why would we do that?
A fucking major fan cast everybody's been wanting.
I'm with y'all. Like, I'm not a big Adam Driver fan. I've said this before, but hey, I'm just a little YouTuber that has a voice.
No,
I think his cadence and his line delivery is like troll. It's just so slow. It's like, come on, bro. Like, I could imagine him trying to like explain some kind of crazy ass theory and shit. And I don't know if he's gonna be excited. And I think
getting mad tight because nobody don't understand what he's trying to say.
Yeah, and I think because he's such a big actor that he's not gonna care about this role like that. Like he's just like he's there for the check. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of actors are there for the check, but like you could tell.
Why the hell actors are John Krasinski? Why would we not bring him back?
I don't know.
He was perfect.
What the fuck? What are we talking about?
He was a perfect dumb motherfucker. He was the dumbest Reed Richards ever. He was like,
well, we gotta excuse that was Reed Richards from another universe. So we gotta excuse that Reed Richards. That was not Reed Richards.
that was a Reed Richards that didn't go through all basic training. One last training he didn't do, and that was it. Like
I'm gonna tell you, you need to know to beat our whole team.
You ever seen Outbreak when there was like when Morgan Freeman told this guy is like the only way you can stop the plane is if you go into the same like kind of like trajectory as the plane, they can't drop the bomb. This guy was like, why would you tell him that? That's pretty much like Reed Richards. Like, why would you tell him how to beat him?
I like Adam Driver, man. I don't know. He just seems like the maker version of Reed Richards. Like the dark timeline version. Like he doesn't seem like the dude I want as the main universe. Reed Richards. I'm not also saying that he can't play it. Like again, it could come out and he could kill it. He's a good actor, but I don't know, man. It just seems like they're doing a lot of pull over from like with this Disney shit. It's like, all right, we just gonna pull people from everybody else, from Star Wars, from the animated
Kylo
shit.
Ren.
Yeah, like we just bringing people from all over the place that we already got a relationship with, and we gonna put them in something else. It's like, yo, branch out, man. Like I don't know.
For Shang-Chi, we're gonna get Aquafina from Ride the Last Dragon.
Yeah, like yeah, man. And then we'll put her as Scuttle too, and that. Like, yeah, we just gonna keep the ball rolling or keep the doors revolving. Like, yeah, that's weird.
But that's what happens when you get these actors with these big ass like mega fucking movie deals, right? Where they want to fulfill their contract, but they have 2 more movies they have to do. Like
right.
Like they did with Tom Holland. Like they had movie contracts with him. They're like, all right, cool, throw him in fucking Uncharted because he's already under contract.
Right.
So that always happens, right? You know, with Tom Hardy, even if they have like these contracts in the movie, in like the one that was what's this guy's name? The guy that was in G.I. Joe. He was supposed to be a Gambit. He wanted to play Gambit.
Oh, Channing Tatum.
Adam Tatum, like he was part of that whole G.I. Joe shit. Like he had contracts. He was everywhere within the same, like, you know.
Then they killed him off and brought in The Rock.
And The Rock wanted to take that over too. Oh, it's a fucking thing. It's a conspiracy, bro. Like he can never find something that he can make. He always takes that's already established.
Let me get that.
Why you feeling his Rock hatred stuff, man?
Nah, because I knew it was gonna happen. I had to lay him up real quick, throw him the alley. I knew it was coming.
I like The Rock, man. I like Young Rock. That's my favorite. That's like one of my favorite.
Nah, he likes The Rock.
I love that show too, though.
I just said earlier, I like the Rundown. I like the fucking all those like those movies before. The Rundown, the fucking Walking Tall, Snitch, all those fucking movies. Like,
oh damn, I forgot about Snitch.
Snitch was good.
Word,
yeah, bro. Like, I'm
on
on it, bro.
His son was getting fucked up in that jail, though.
They're
whooping his son's ass, yo.
I'm tapped in with those old movies, man. It's when he started doing like Scorpion King. Fuck. That's Scorpion King.
Scorpion King still wasn't him. It was like
it was him.
No, it wasn't.
Scorpion King? It was his movie. I'm not talking about the Mummy when he played the Scorpion King. The Scorpion King movie.
Yeah. With that horrible ass CGI.
Ain't no way, bro. Because they did Mad Scorpion Kings after him. So there's no way.
No, it was, and then they just kept it going. He probably didn't want to do it because that movie was horrible. Like,
yeah,
they probably said no.
Y'all can have this.
The movie was horrible. Cause they got this little scrawny ass white boy to try to fight The Rock. Like, why the hell would you get this guy? Like, you got a freaking supermodel looking dude to try to fight The Rock. And he's like, okay, he has 2 swords. Okay, he has 2 swords. So what? It's a fucking Rock. The Rock with a big ass sword. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
And they could turn into a scorpion.
So, and it's crazy. Like he's played a good guy, right? In the whole entire movie, like he's a good guy, and like it's almost like they didn't watch the original introduction to him where he's a villain. Right. It's like, now let's make him a good guy. Then he becomes a villain because he's captured by the scorpion bracelet or whatever the shit's called. Man. Yeah, that wasn't it for me, man. That was
this. Oh yeah, the Scorpion King's a good guy. Yeah, that's right. That is.
He was a good guy, bro. I did like the movie he was in with Mark Wahlberg when it was bodybuilding. What's that shit called?
Oh, Pain and Gain. That was a Bruckheimer movie though.
Yep.
Was it Bruckheimer or was it Michael Bay?
Michael Bay directed, but I think Bruckheimer produced.
Okay, yeah. All right, yeah, that was good. I fuck with that movie.
Well, it was a Michael Bay movie. He directed, yeah. Pain and Gain.
Mm-hmm.
That's based on a true story too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Jungle Cruise. That was my shit. I was laughing like stomach laughter when he was doing his little dad joke.
Seen that.
Bro, that shit had me dying. That joke had me dying.
Steven Brand, bro. They got Steven Brand to play the villain of Scorpion King, who The Rock just towers over and look way bigger than.
Yeah. Nah. He got a lot of projects, man. I know his IMBD. Like, there's probably like 50% of the movies I don't like.
Who?
The Rock. Wayne Johnson. All right, so let's do a quick little thing.
Yeah,
let's do his.
that.
Let's do
I
his
don't
previous
think
movie.
I don't think he produced Scorpion King though.
Nah, that was
No, I don't-
early.
no,
that,
he
was
didn't. No,
one,
no.
that was one of the first ones
No.
he was in.
Yeah. I don't think he's produced it. His when $7 was like, this is recent. All right, so he has a lot of things. He has a lot of.
Yeah, that's what I say. This is when The Rock was fresh and active, so I think Scorpion King wasn't his fault. I think it was somebody else's fault.
Yeah. I was just saying it was his movie, as in far as him being the lead. I wasn't saying like it was all his control. I wasn't saying that.
All right, so Journey 2.
The Center of the Earth.
Yeah. Journey, I didn't care too much. I did like the original Journey with fucking Brendan Fraser. He got that was another franchise.
Holy shit!
My God.
Yo, I'm just now realizing this shit. So he did do him dirty, bro. Like I kept hearing people saying this shit, and I'm like,
that
y'all
is what
bugging.
people been saying.
I forgot all about that one too. Nah, this is a pattern, bro. This is
It's a pattern, bro. Like he finds these franchises and he's like, yo, I can do it better, bro. He has these conversations outside with the producers, like, yo, bro, if you bring me in, dude, I have fans from the WWE, like, and his name is Red. He's gonna go see my movie, and that's what happens, bro. Like but it's true. He has a fan base. He has a big fan base. People gonna go see his movies, especially if it's like produced by the WWE.
Right.
Let me see here. So The Mummy Returns. That was like, no. I mean, I didn't mind it, but that CG was trash. Scorpion King, not too much.
Nah, Mummy Returns, that ending is funny as fuck, bro.
It is funny. But
every time I Mummy Returns, that ending makes me laugh without fail. Bro, cause he gets the rocket stabbed. You see him on temp come back late, like, no, no. Yo, that's it. And the rock, and they both just look at him like, "What the hell you come from?"
Yo, I swear I was about to ask you a minute ago if Emotep was in the ending of that movie when y'all was talking about it. And I was like, nah, but yeah, I knew it. Yeah, but that's crazy.
The rock gets stabbed, and you see Emotep like seconds later, like, no, and they both just turn and look at him while he yelling like.
What the hell? This shit got to do with anything, bro?
All right, so we got the Rundown, which was I liked the Rundown. Walking Tall was a good one. That I had no issues with that movie. Be Cool was good. I like Be Cool.
I love Be Cool.
Doom. I don't remember Doom as much.
Doom, big fucking gun, Carl Urban.
Yeah, yep. Him
I
and Carl
remember.
Urban.
I don't remember like the story. I just don't remember like watching it and either liking it or not liking it.
It was cool for the time. Like it was the first time I think that was the first time they started doing like first person shooter in a movie. Like
they gave me
I remember that.
They gave me the POV. Carl Urban when he
when he got juiced up at the end.
So
it was kind of cool.
The Gridiron Gang, that was a good one. That was a good movie. The Game Plan, that was like a Disney movie, so I didn't really care too much about that, but I did watch it.
Was that the one with the daughter?
Yeah, that was good.
Okay, I like that. I like that one.
I mean, you got both of them with the daughter.
That's the Tooth Fairy.
No, not the Tooth Fairy. Yeah, not the Tooth Fairy.
Get Smart. That was
the program is when he was the quarterback, right? Like he got hurt or retired or something like that.
Yeah.
Race to Witch Mountain. That was not too bad. I didn't mind that. Tooth Fairy. It wasn't for
1
me.
second, guys. Be right back.
Faster was good.
Faster was a really great movie.
That was a really good movie. Fast 5. That was what propelled Fast and Furious to do what it did. That was good. Journey 2.
Don't tell him to do what he did.
I mean, that's what kind of gave it the second wind. Fast 5.
Nah, man, that Fast and Furious gave it the second way. When Vin Diesel doing Superman shit, catching.
No, I'm saying no. As far as the superpowers, but as far as like Fast 5 brought in ticket sales like crazy. Like people went to
because
it made money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Journey 2 wasn't too bad. Snitch was good. G.I. Joe Retaliation. I didn't like that at all. Pain and Gain, that was my shit. Fast and Furious 6, that's that. I like those anyways. That's like that. You can't go by that. Fast 7, San Andreas. I'm not gonna lie, I did like that. I did like San Andreas. He was in Gem and the Holograms. The only person that watched that shit was Don. He was so excited about Gem and Holograms, and I shitted on him. I was like, really? That movie's whack. It's like Moana. Moana was good. That's a classic.
Moana was fantastic.
Fate of the Furious. That's another guilty pleasure. So that's automatic like. Baywatch. Baywatch was trash. Sorry. Jumanji. Jumanji was good. Rampage. I didn't mind it. But it was
alright. But it was.
It was cool for watching big monsters fight each other and shit.
Yeah. Skyscraper. That was not too bad, but it felt like San Andreas.
Yeah, my man was doing everything with one leg, man. You gotta give him credit for that shit.
You know what? I take that back. Yeah.
Yeah, one leg in that movie, boy. That's like crazy.
Fighting with my family. I wouldn't consider him being in that movie. I mean, he was in the movie, but he was not like he was like a cameo.
Yeah, the movie's more about the wrestler Page.
So, Fast and the Furious, Hobbs and Shaw. That was like the only Fast and Furious I couldn't connect with, but it made numbers. Ballers. That was like one of my favorite shows. Ballers on HBO. That was my shit. Jumanji, next level. Good. I love all the Jumanjis. Black Adam. I mean, I'm not gonna give Black Adam too much shit. It was a good. It was enjoyable.
I love Black Adam. I liked it.
Red Notice. Red Notice was good.
Yeah, it was.
Red Notice was good. DC Leagues of Super Pets.
That was good too.
That was not bad. Young Rock. I fuck with Young Rock. Fast X. I mean, I wouldn't consider that to be him. And he has The King coming out. He has San Andreas 2 coming out. He's starring in Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh, they destroyed San Andreas again? Jesus Christ.
Right. He's taking over Kurt Russell's part in fucking Big Trouble in Little China. Wow.
I have a problem with that. Only because, like, with Big Trouble in Little China, it was like a small guy, like, trying to overcome like a whole bunch of crazy shit that's happening.
He used to be a big guy overcoming like
it's like Kurt Russell's just an ordinary looking guy trying to overcome like mystical wizards and electricity people and all kinds of shit. Like now it's just like The Rock who look like he could just crush everybody with one arm. Like
did you think that movie inspired Raiden?
Probably did.
Because there was a guy that had the hat and he had the fucking.
It probably did. I wouldn't be surprised if I wouldn't be. I mean, even though Raiden is a Japanese god, but still, the design of it, yeah, he probably inspired the design of the Mortal Kombat Raiden.
Okay. So going based on like all his movies and shit, I was wrong. I like 75% of his shit.
Which is what I said the first time when you was giving me slack and you had to go to whoa.
I take that. Listen, I know
That's
I could
growth,
admit when I'm
ladies and
wrong.
gentlemen.
I could admit it. Oh man, shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, he needs to. I agree that he needs to like chill out with like the whole like put himself like main and like cutting off opportunity from other actors and stuff. Like I feel like you need to chill with that. Like you shouldn't be doing that to other actors because you know sometimes you're gonna need somebody to put you on. So you should always be putting on other people and not shortcoming them for their roles. You know what I mean?
Yo, facts.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a time he's gonna need that assist.
Yeah, so it's like that I do agree that he need to chill with that shit, like making it all about him and then like because like he fucked up. He's the one that fucked up the whole Shazam thing because he was supposed to be in Shazam, but he didn't want to play the villain. I'm like, bro, you playing Black Adam? That's Shazam's villain.
Yeah.
You and Shazam is like that's it. That's like you're the Joker. You're the Joker to Shazam's Batman. Like, like you're his Joker. You're the one that he always he's gonna have problems with.
You're right. You're right.
You didn't want to do it because you want to play a hero. Like, bro, play your villain part first and then build yourself to be an anti-hero.
Oh,
you could
man.
grow. Like, nobody say you can't be a villain and not grow. Look at Loki. Loki was started off as a villain. He was an asshole, and then he's grown. Now he's grown to be like an anti-hero.
Yep. Yeah, it's Loki.
Yep. Oh shit, man. I think I'm gonna have to see this movie in the Alamo.
Which one?
Oppenheimer.
Oh yes.
Oppenheimer.
That actually would be a really good.
Oppenheimer is showing in the Alamo at 33 millimeters.
I'm afraid I might fall asleep to that movie though.
You talking about the Avengers of Scientists? That's what it is. It's the Avengers of Scientists, bro. They're trying to create a bomb before the fucking.
I'm talking about that, man. I gotta make sure like it's gotta be the middle of the day movie. It gotta be like not no early morning shit. Cause if it's early morning, I'm gonna fall asleep. So I know it has to be a middle of the day movie. Like I have to watch a 3:00 showing or something like that, 4:00.
Yeah, and if it's Christopher Nolan, man, you know that movie's gonna be like,
bro, it's just a super
3 hours, bro.
too. They talk. It's good movie. Don't get me wrong. It's good dialogue and good movies, but they talk in his movie. Them niggas could talk, boy. Like holy shit, they were talking.
Interstellar required you to have your brain at 100%, right? Mm-hmm. Because the moment you blinked hard enough, you missed the whole entire subplot. This movie here, at least there's no like twist or anything like that. Like this is like one of his first kind of like straight like historical pieces that doesn't have a twist, so that's good. So maybe you could have your brain at 75%. Like you can watch it after work, probably. Not me.
Maybe you can have your brain at 75%. Maybe
you can have your brain operating at 75%. Because yeah, I mean Oppenheimer, bro, I love his work. He doesn't fucking like. I was a fan ever since fucking the Prestige, not the Prestige.
That is his movie though.
Yeah, the Prestige, right? Yeah,
with the magicians. Yeah,
that was my shit.
I didn't know that was him. But when I saw the movie, I saw that movie must have been like 2 times in theaters, and I still watched it a couple times. Bro, that movie's so good.
Yeah. He did that. He did. There was one right before that shit. Like he's really good. But then when he started getting with this whole like, mind you, like these are movies that him and his brother writes. Like they get into a writer's room and they just create the most bonkers shit. Like you said, Interstellar, bro. That shit you have to be on a fucking mushroom trip, bro. That shit. I don't even know how they even was able to get these words out into paper. Like how the fuck did they pitch that to the producers? Like
yo, just think about it. We're gonna have. Like, the America's going through like a drought. Dust is killing up all the crops and shit like that. And then we're gonna have this dude that's on the farm and he's like a rocket around. He flies rockets and shit, but he's gonna have this daughter that's gonna talk to the ghost.
Hold on, don't hang up. Keep pitching it.
He's gonna have a daughter that's talking to the ghost. All right, so like we're not gonna know much about that ghost, but until he goes into the rocket ship and then he flies off with the people in space, and then he flies into this wormhole, and then we find out the whole time when he goes into the wormhole, he's the ghost in the house. Yo, people hear that show, they get the fuck out of my office, bro.
either that, or they're like, yo, this guy is batshit crazy, but let's just fund it because it's gonna make money. Let's just fund it. Like let him cook, and then he cooked, and then
he cooked. That shit worked, bro. Like, yo, I mean, I skipped over a lot of stuff because but that movie
was hard for me to connect with a little bit.
Don't tell me you was talking the whole time and you was muted.
No.
Well, you sucked your teeth.
No, I'm sorry. My bad. I didn't even know I was on when I did that. But like, yeah, it's just I told you earlier. Like, but this whole night has been crazy, and then my son just walked in here, like knocking on the door. You know, I'm on the podcast, so you knocking on my door. It must be important. What happened? Oh, hey, sorry to bother you. When are we going to see Across the Spider-Verse, bro? Seriously?
No, we gotta get you. We gotta get you.
Seriously?
We got you get one of those little lights that go outside of your door that says on air.
but that's the thing. He knows. So even if I did have the sign, he still would have knocked anyway. He knows what I'm doing.
Hey man, to me, he gets a pass. That's important news to me too. When are we gonna see that shit?
Yeah, I hear you, but I hear you. But the whole time that I was gone, I had to sit here and explain, like, okay, yeah, when you want a haircut, I gotta jump. When you want to go to the movies, I gotta jump, bro. I've been asking you for 6 years to do what you need to do in school, as far as taking notes, getting your grades up, and doing all that. But now,
and like he's like, now you want to bring up
exactly. Now you want to bring that up, right? Exactly, because you want to come in here and interrupt me and do all this. Yeah, this is exactly why. This is exactly why, bro. You know why. And then you want to sit here, oh yeah, hey dad, sorry, can we I just wanted to know, yeah, when you get your grades up, that's when we'll go see it.
Yo, it reminded me of the TikTok when the dude said, the dude was like, hey dad, did mom get the message to bring back some food? He's like, oh let me go ask hey honey,
word.
Did you bring
Shouts to them.
Did you get the food? He's like,
I remember that shit.
Damn, I forgot.
He said, I forgot too, man.
Mm-hmm.
He said, kind of like the way you forget to take out the trash.
Word, right? And the dishes in the sink, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, damn, my bad. But it happens though, right? You get it. You get it. Yeah, it's really that. It's that same thing.
I don't want fresh loses thoughts. So you say
he like you always bringing up old shit. When you bringing up old
Nigga, it ain't old shit, it's current, bro. Your grade still ain't up yet. It's current.
Oh man. Now we was talking about like Christopher Nolan movies and shit, like how like they very like it requires the brain to be at 100% to kind of like go into the movies, because if you blink once, you miss the whole thing. But so I was saying that Interstellar was like it was a good movie, but I didn't really connect to it as much as I did with Inception. Inception was more like my thing. And I think what was it in the last one that came out? What was that shit called? With Robert Pattinson.
Tenet.
Tenet was fucking great.
Tenet was good. Tenet, you need your mind awake for that.
Jesus Christ. Your brain needs to be at 150%, and at the end of the movie, you're still questioning. Like,
some people still don't know what went on in them.
Like, I'm one of them. I still don't know what's going on.
People don't. It's a time loop. The whole thing's a time loop.
I know it's a time loop, but it's like still, I'm trying to figure out when it is real time and when it ends and when it.
I forgot who I told. I was talking to somebody about the movie. I'm like, yeah. Robert Pattinson is he's the little kid. Mm-hmm. You see at the end. That's why he said. That's why he told him, like, I know you. I know your name. I know who you are because we've met before. Mm-hmm. You just haven't been there yet.
It hasn't happened yet. Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, like that's his mom and all that shit. Aisha from fucking Guardians of the Galaxy. Like,
oh shit, that's who she was.
Yeah. That she's all legs, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Oh. Wow. Yeah, good looks on that. I've been fumbling in my brain for a minute.
Yeah, dude, that shit. Yeah, but yeah, his movies, like we were talking about Oppenheimer, and certain theaters are gonna play in the movie in 33 millimeter versus I think the 55, and then the the theater that we the Alamo is doing the 33 millimeter. I'm like,
yeah, I figured
that might be nice because I going back into the Justice League, the Zack Snyder shit. Like I wish I could see that movie in IMAX because it's formatted in IMAX. I'm like, I would love to see it. But yeah, when the movie's like intentionally to be 33 millimeters, I want to see it the way it is.
I don't know. I just don't know. I find Interstellar to be the most depressing movie though out of all of them.
It's mad depressing. Nobody wins.
Yeah.
No, there is no win.
There's no win,
especially for the pilot, bro. Like for him, I felt bad, bro. Like, can you imagine when you went to go fly out, you say goodbye to your kids, you come back, your son's dead, and you had to watch it. You watch your daughter on her deathbed. Like,
yeah, that's nuts, bro.
Like, bro, like,
yeah, that time dilation is real in that movie, bro. That shit is crazy.
And you were younger than your daughter. You watch, bro. You're younger than your daughter.
My man came back. The civilization was like in a halo and shit. Like, there's a fucking ring. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, he's like, how long have I been gone?
My man just sitting at the door. He's sitting somewhere by himself. Wait, he went back and got the girl, right? After, matter of fact, he went back and flew in to get the girl, right? Because I don't think he stayed there.
So I might have blinked.
Yeah.
Did it happen? I don't know, bro.
I think he did because that's how he ended up in the closet.
He had a relationship with the girl who husband went crazy or some shit. One of the female pilots. That movie was craziness, bro. Like,
was it my girl Anne Hathaway or am I bugging?
Anne Hathaway, yeah, she was in it.
It was, right? Yeah.
He did. I think he went back and got her.
Mm-hmm.
That's a movie that if you go to the theater, you have to be there 30 minutes before the movie starts. You can't walk into that movie late.
Mm-hmm. Nope. Yeah, you ain't gonna know what the hell is going on.
You played yourself. You played yourself, bro. Like,
I just feel bad because he got totally finessed by Michael Caine, yo.
I'm saying people get upset with the whole like James Gunn and his wife being in all his movies, bro. Michael Caine is in every movie, bro.
Mm-hmm. I mean, all the directors do that. They all have their one. Dude, I think most people just don't realize it.
We spoke about this before. I'm like, yo, if you're gonna be working with somebody for the next 4 months, you want to work with people that you know how they work.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't want it to be a toxic fucking atmosphere and shit.
Scorsese and Robert De Niro.
Mm-hmm.
Scorsese, yeah.
And Leo.
Yeah. But Leo was like he was Oscar hunting. So like he made sure he was in these movies that get the buzz. Right now he got the Oscar. Right now you see him in some random shit now.
He's chilling.
He's chilling.
I'm sorry, yo. Leo, one of Leo's best roles is Django Unchained, man. I'm sorry, yo.
Leo, it is though.
Leo don't want it to be, but yo, goddamn, Leo, you play the racist perfectly, bro.
They're like that though.
Yo, dude. Like even I think Samuel Jackson, he came up to, he's like, yo, I don't think I can say the N-word. He's like, you better say it like your own.
Yeah,
you post them on to say it. I'm like, oh,
bro, they bring him and Jamie Foxx. He said, man, I can't. He said, nigga, it's only Wednesday, man. Just say it.
Yeah. He was like apologizing after each scene that he had to say. He was like, yo, I didn't,
I'm sorry.
Nah, it was definitely like a different kind of character he would play. Like, it was just different, and he's like, he played that shit well. Like, for me, like the best movie that I've seen, not the best, as far as the most like visually stunning was performance was like The Revenant. That movie is fucking like,
yeah, that's another long ass movie.
Yeah, that shit is long.
You gotta catch that shit.
That was Nolan too.
You gotta be well awake.
Nah, that was not Nolan. That was Nolan. There was some Hispanic, some guy from like Argentina or some shit.
The Revenant will put your ass to sleep, boy.
Homie that did Dune, right? Oh, am I tripping? Let me look this shit up.
I don't know, man. I just know that bear scene, bro. Oh my god.
No, that's
the reason why I said The Revenant will put you to sleep, not that the movie is boring, is because it's a bunch of nature shit. You just hear nature and trees and shit. It's gonna relax you, and then you're out.
Till the bear pop up, they go, oh shit.
I can totally see that shit. Cause now, like, what I like my new shit now, my new wave is like watching YouTube videos of like motherfuckers like doing like cleaning up like lawns, like overgrown lawns for free.
Bro,
Yeah, I love that shit. I
I
can't
find
get
myself, now I'm watching people doing trucking, like trucking the trucker's life, like they go on the road doing the trucking life and stuff like that, picking up and dropping loads. It's like, I think I could be a trucker. It's not that bad.
Yeah, YouTube.
Meanwhile, I was just watching people riding trains to destinations and shit, yo.
My grandfather was a truck driver.
Yeah, they make money though.
They make money, but they walk in a C position because their back is like curved because they fucking been sitting like
for hours.
For hours,
yeah. For hours.
They have bad backs, yeah. But like I see like these trucks that have like the room in the back, decked out.
Yeah, bro, they got a whole bed and shit back there. I see the dude, he got a whole bed, TV, microwave, fucking refrigerator, all that shit. But I said, God, with a PlayStation.
Yeah, they take the seat belt and they wrap the seat belt around the door handle so no one can open the door. Like I've seen them shits.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the privacy curtains that you close the curtains up. And he ties it in, and he close the curtain on the side. Then he got his own little privacy curtain within the truck where he pull that curtain to. Like, man.
So I used to watch that shit, right? It's a gateway drug. The next phase from that is gonna be self camping. That's gonna be the next phase. You're gonna start watching self camping. Watch. In a week, you're gonna get a recommendation for some guy called Sam Wells. Dude, you're gonna fall in love, bro. Like it's the whole like him camping in like these weird areas, and he's recording, and he's inside his thing. He's like, I hope they don't catch me. Like he does this shit like stealth shit. Yo, that's just crazy.
I can't do the camping shit. I don't know. I'm not I don't like nature like that. To camp.
No, it's not camping. No, it's not. They just sleeping not to get caught in precarious areas.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like, yeah, it may have a nature like centric situation, but like they staying there not to get caught. See, the motherfuckers is whispering and shit. Like, I think I hear something.
I almost watched truck life people, the people that live inside their truck. They like their home is like their home is their van or something like that. They have like a little kitchen and shit set up in there, and they gotta drive around and figure out where. I gotta figure out where to park so I can sleep for the night.
So you're already there. That's stuff camping.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah.
See, I knew it. Yeah, I know those algorithms, bro. I said it, bro. I know how that shit works, man. Yeah.
Like, I gotta figure out how to take a shower. Where I'm gonna take a shower. I'm like, bro, why don't you just go to a truck stop or some shit, or you take a shower, nigga?
Nah, they what they do now is that they get like a gym membership, and they'll spend $15 a month, and they'll be able to take showers every day. They'll just go to the gym.
All right, that's what I was gonna say. Go to a gym or go to a YMCA. I think the Ys are free.
Yeah, I don't think the Y is like widely available, like in the rural parts.
Oh yeah. This like
they have to drive into the
middle
city.
of the country type shit, right?
Yeah, so I think Planet Fitness is like the main gym I see them joining.
Okay,
that's everywhere. You're in a rural area. Find a truck stop. Showers.
Yeah, and a lot of these like the bigger YouTubers that do the stuff camping, they have a shower built into their shit, so they don't have to worry about that shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they got a whole shower. It's crazy. Like these motherfuckers spend like $200,000 on a truck.
Yeah, they make it seem like it's cheap, but it's not. That shit's not cheap.
Yep.
Yeah,
I don't know where you're saving the money in the long run, but shit.
Not paying rent consistently.
I think what fascinates me the most about the stuff camping is when they cook like these crazy ass meals in their car. Like the dude made a fucking steak. I'm like, that shit looked amazing, bro. He made that shit in a truck.
I'm just telling you can't do that shit in New York, bro. Because you park too long somewhere. Somebody's taking your tires or some shit. Like,
just to let you know, there is a stuff camper that's in New York, bro.
I have a feeling there is.
And he does it in like in the hood. bro.
I was gonna say that there's spots. There's
Yeah.
spots that you could find. Because like I know in my
There's
where I
spots
live
in the
at,
white people area, the white people
yeah,
neighborhood, I wouldn't do it in
that's
the
what I was
hood.
about to say. I mean, listen, I don't live in the projects, so you know, I mean, I say it's the hood, but I don't live in the projects. But it's like, okay, so when you go a little bit farther away from me, it's a little nicer area where these people got the $1 million houses or whatever the case may be. But it's like complexes and stuff that they got back there. So you know, they got parking and stuff where it's like, you know, the grass and all that. Like I've seen campers and stuff like that. Like you can definitely go over there and just park up and just be chilling.
You gotta be careful how you park though, because at the same time, you cost like one of them kidnapping vans and shit. They had that vans on our block for so long. You gotta do it.
I mean, yeah, 100%. Like, you can walk, like if you're walking home and you seeing all the trucks, all the cars on the street, like you could tell, like this guy is stealth camping because this shit doesn't look like it belongs here. Why the fuck is smoke coming out of the fucking exhaust on top? Like the motherfucker's cooking, like you see the smoke, and especially that it's hot now, so like they're running the AC, so you can hear that there's someone inside the truck. Yeah, but I think it is. I think it is illegal to sleep in your car in New York.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
I think it is illegal. Yeah, I think it's either not illegal. It may be like an ordinance, like it's a violation. I don't think it's illegal. I think it's a violation. You may get a ticket.
Yeah.
I mean, the way rent is, you better let niggas sleep in their car.
That's what I'm saying.
What are they talking about?
They know what they're doing. That's how they're getting their extra money. Listen, you ain't getting locked up, but we need you to pay this. All right? Thank you.
Yeah.
City need their money, man.
I know some people they talk about they talk to like certain people that have parking lots and like if they go to a Walmart or some one of the places that have like the open parking lots where like they're like, yo, can I park here for the night? I gotta sleep. And then like some places like, yeah, it's cool. And some people like no, because the other places might call and tow you out of there, some shit like that.
Yeah. Fucking fall asleep and you wake up and you got a boot on your shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but these stuff campers, they know what they do. They look at the signs and they're like, hey, you only could be here for like 7 hours. Like, oh shit, that's enough time to sleep. I'll wake up at 6 in 6.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff camping, bro. That's my shit.
Where y'all be watching these shows at? Discovery?
YouTube, bro.
Oh, YouTube. Oh.
Nah, I thought that was like y'all. I thought that was one of y'all like TLC shows y'all be talking about all the time and shit.
Nah, man, this
YouTube was Discovery before Discovery.
The University of YouTube, bro. That shit. Yeah, I think right after that, like the next algorithm after stealth camping is it got into the whole like lawnmower shit. So I don't know if you're gonna be there.
They tried to get me to that. I found that shit too boring for me. Like, they will show me this landscaper dude who's doing like building a pond for like on Shaq's home or some shit like that.
Oh, yo, you got the same algorithm as me, bro. They're making a bigger pond, right?
He's making a bigger pond now or something like that. Like, yeah, I was like,
yo, bro, we watching the same shit, dude.
But my thing is mostly Disney adults though. I get the Disney adults too, where people who go to they go to theme parks and shit. I do that shit. I watch people that go on the crazy rides, like this one ride is called, it's like a gondola where people sit down, they're all facing each other, and that shit like swings like this, and they're spinning like fucking like as it's swinging, they're spinning in circles and shit. So you just see like the sky and the ground and everything. Like I'm like, nah, bro.
Isn't Splash Mountain, right? It just closed, right? Like 2 days ago.
California one, yeah, that was the last one. The only way you can ride Splash Mountain now is you go to Japan.
Either they're gonna reopen it or something. They're bringing it back. I thought they had enough charters to bring it back.
Huh?
I thought they got enough signatures to bring it back.
We don't care about signatures. They're not bringing that shit back. They're full thought on the Tiana shit. So they're gonna make it a Tiana's Bayou or something.
All right.
You're the fucking sucking the teeth.
Yo, nobody asked for this shit. Nobody wanted Splash
Exactly.
Mountain to close, bro. Like literally, people who were like, they said, I don't understand why they closed Splash Mountain. All the Disney adults, nobody asked for that shit to close, bro. Like, I don't know. It's weird. It was a fun ride. Splash Mountain. I remember going in it back in the 90s. Cause that's the last time I was at Disney World.
I went on Splash Mountain. I don't remember it, but I did it.
I did it once.
I mean, it's cool. I mean, the water was stinky.
The autumn log flume water is stinky.
Yeah, that water, that shit looks murky, and people be putting their hands in that shit like, ew.
Nah, you know what ride is crazy that you get fucking soaked on. That from what I seen in the video, the Popeye ride at Universal, bro. I have not seen anybody go on that ride and come out dry. It's Popeye blew those Bill Drap barges or some shit like that. Like,
bro, like those water rides that have that crazy steep hill and it crashes into the water is the worst rides ever, because you going down, you taking an L going down, then you're gonna hear the water that you hit, then the water comes in it's like a delay, and then you get fucking drenched. It's the worst thing, bro. It's like
if you're in the front, you're gonna get it, but the back you'll get it, but not as much as the front guy.
I went on a ride, right? It was I forgot one of the rides. It was in Disney, right? A couple of years ago. And I get in that shit, and the guy was like, "No, we don't get wet like that. It doesn't get wet." I'm like, all right. So I'm anticipating getting a little like splashed on, right? But I get in the ride, and everybody around me had ponchos. And I'm looking around like,
we talking about Splash Mountain?
I think it was Splash Mountain. I may have, everybody had ponchos on. I'm like, this is gonna get real bad for me. I'm wearing regular clothes. I have a white t-shirt on.
This is gonna get real bad for me.
Yo, bro, that shit splashed, bro. And no lie, because the white t-shirt was so thin, bro. You could see my nipples. Yo, and then they have like in Disney, you have like a no lie, like a human-sized dryer that you go inside and you can dry up. I was just trying to get my nipples invisible, yo, like just like.
You wore a white t-shirt?
I had a white t-shirt, bro. It was just straight fucking Hershey Kisses, bro. You can see.
I wear a black t-shirt, man.
Then you wear the black t-shirt and you sweat like a it does not.
Yeah, you gotta find that middle ground, like like a blue or something.
Blue or like a tank top, OD mad fucking like sun protection, all that kind
I'll
of
say
shit.
go purple. Cause purple, like at least if you sweat in a purple shirt, it blends in.
Yeah, nah.
Versus
Shit. I got fucking drenched, dude.
Cause like blue shirt, you can tell when somebody's sweating in a blue shirt. No, that light blue's a little dark.
Yeah, can't do that. Can't do that Best Buy blue.
Yeah, that shit gives me post-traumatic stress, bro. I got a shirt, right? I think it was either for my birthday or whatever. It was a Lacoste shirt, and it was blue, Best Buy blue. I'm like, I'm not wearing that. That shit looked like it was a Best Buy shirt.
I just remember one particular manager that would come in like sweat stains on his shit because he just sweats so easily.
Ooh, say names.
Oh,
you do names here, bro. You heard him? He was like, he didn't want to say it.
Say the name, man.
Do it.
I'll let you guys take a guess.
Do it.
Oh nah, now you want us to name mad names and get ourselves OD hit. Nah, I'm not falling for your game, bro.
You remember Best Buy when they used to have the that little video during the meetings where they had the Fight for Fighting song. They had like different clips of us working and shit. They had like a little video monologue with music and shit. You remember that shit?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about that the other day. I said, yo, I remember that shit was crazy. How fun it was back then. And then the fun disappeared.
Yeah.
Have fun while being the best. When that mantra.
That used to be an actual saying, like an actual legit.
Dude, my blue shirt had it in the collar. Then a month later they took it out.
Fuck fun.
Wow.
make our money. Fuck your fun. Make our money.
Once they brought that French dude came in and that was it. It was a wrap.
Hubert Jolet.
Hubert Jolet. I
Hubert.
met that dude. He came to 86th Street.
No, he was cool. I met him one time. He was cool to me. He said, "I like your hat." I guess he did like my hat because the next day, he's like, "Oh, no way your hat side doors." I'm like, you say like my hat. What the fuck you talking about? Oh, you can't wear your hat inside doors. It says Best Buy on the fucking hat. I'm not standing in the cold in front of the cold with no hat on. Man, you kidding me?
Yeah, they OD'd on you, bro. I hate that passive aggressive shit. Like when someone said like to try to like point something out, like, "Oh, that looks cool," then you get fucking called in the office. Like, yeah, you can't do that. Just tell me then.
Word.
So I guess he didn't like the hat then. I was gonna laugh. I was like, I guess he didn't like the hat then.
Damn, but bastards. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't do those rides anymore, man. I don't do those log rides. Nah. Unless I got a poncho, bro.
I would say get a poncho. Just wear a poncho for the water rides.
Poncho. I need a poncho and I need Crocs.
Water rides are good for like the hottest part of the day. Like when it's like the midday, where's the hottest point? That's when you get on the water rides. Because by the time you like go to other rides, that you're dry. The sun done dried all the water off of you.
Right. Yeah, nah.
It's like it brings back memories.
I'm trying to find the video. Nah. I'm looking for a video of me getting on a log ride because I have it somewhere. It's in my Facebook somewhere. I'm trying to find it. And I came across this video about some guy talking about the mask, and my boy started dying. Oh shit! Damn, this shit is not working out for me right now, guys. I can't find this shit, but it's playing every video. Oh fuck! Let me see here. Is this...
Definitely want to lose his way. I'm going back to theme park, so. I miss him. I miss him. I mean, there's rides I could get on still with that at the weight I am now, but it's like I want to go on the roller coaster. All right, so that's my love, you know.
Yeah,
like, I
need to lose some weight before I get on any rides, bro. I'm not doing this shit to myself. I'm not doing it to myself, bro. All right.
Nah, that scrawny white kid trying to push it in for dear life, and he can't push that thing. Fucking, you need on the other machine to kick your shit in.
The man trying to pack me in like a sausage, bro.
I get
it. You trying to like go above and beyond, but like I'm gonna need you to chill the fuck out because I don't fit here, bro. I don't fit here, bro. Nah, this shit had me dying, bro. This fucking video. Let me see if I can pull this up. This shit about to die.
We go on that ride there, they spin you around in a circle real fast. They tilt the platform. You ever seen that ride? That shit was crazy.
Yeah, nah. That was like that Coney Island shit that had some shit called the hellhole. That shit was the worst, bro. Mm-hmm. The fucking it'll spin you around and the fucking floor drops.
Drops out.
Like 20 feet or some shit like that. So you just suspended, bro. And then they close the shit down because one of the doors opened to the spinny shit and someone flew it right out. Like,
oh no.
Yep, that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. There's also the car where you that car one when there's like two people to a seat and then like it spins you in a circle, it goes like this and it whips you around and shit. That was also one of my other favorite rides to get on too.
This shit right here.
It's like it brings back memories. That you ever seen that movie, The Mask?
Yeah, Jet Li, right?
Nah, The Mask with Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah. Yo, son.
Yeah, he
no,
just
but there's one-
laughs in his face. The other...
I got confused. I said, hold up. Please, I said, you talking about police line? Get me and shit. Same.
He getting mad.
Yo, if you think about it, right? If you think about it, if someone says the mask, I'm automatically thinking like the mask, like Jim Carrey, not like the. I know about the mask, but like I will automatically think the mask, like Jim Carrey.
It was, but that wasn't Black Mask though. The one with Jet Li. It was the mask.
No, but he was talking about the mask, like Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
and
right.
Another guy was thinking about the black mask.
The Black Mask with Jet Li.
Yeah.
That's about... No, I was just agreeing. I'm saying that should be your first thought is Jim Carrey.
Yeah. That's just funny, bro. Oh man. Oof. Wow. It's hot in here, bro. Like, I'm sweating.
Yo, man,
I
He's
feel
just calling quits on me right now, man. I'm like, bro, come on. Get out something, man. Look at my AC right now.
Yeah, it's about that time to wrap up, guys. So yeah, we are gonna wrap up. Listen, episode 140, we're gonna talk about. Hopefully, everyone on this panel have seen Across the Spider-Verse, because I really want to talk about it. I really want to kind of like dive into it and find out best moments. Like it's gonna be so many moments, bro. Like I think we're all gonna have a favorite part that's not gonna be the same.
I mean, my body holds up. Yeah, let's see it. This shit breaking down on me right now, bro. Like I hit 40. This is fucking everything's coming on. Engine oil check. Engine light needs gas.
They need to get them wheels rotated. All that.
Everything's going on with me right now, man. Like shit.
Oh man, yeah, dude, that's what happens, bro. When you hit 40, man, that check engine light comes on immediately.
Yo, fucking my mother was like, yo, she said, you just started, you ain't reached there yet. So you don't know pain yet. You just reached it. You just started.
Oh, yeah. Your mom's had like the hip surgery, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's like, yeah, you don't know shit about pain right now, bro. Like she's like, I had bone on bone for years, bro. What you got?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you did it for that long.
But the folks that was born in the 40s and the 50s, they were built different, bro. They was built out of stone. We a little bit more softer. Like, we complain about.
Yeah, every generation gets softer.
Yeah,
man. And
I think we softer, but at the same time, we tougher than the generation that's out now, though. Like
it just we talk about it more. We verbalize our pain versus our parents won't say nothing. They'll be in pain.
Yeah, just keep it to themselves.
Won't say nothing. Like living their life. Like nah. What you mean? Crying like a bitch?
It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Look at us now. We're like we went to school. We went through bullying, and like we look at kids now that go to bullying. Like, you get mad. How you get bullied online? You can't turn off your computer. What the fuck you talking about? Exactly. I used to have to see my bullies face to face. You're talking to them online. Block them.
Or like you never had to walk into a fucking lunchroom and see a bully and be like, oh, this motherfucker again, bro.
Word,
yeah. He comes again with this bullshit, bro. You know, he's gonna try to cook my fucking shoes. I'm rocking. He's about to say like, yo, why this motherfucker's eating school lunch again? Yo, this guy got 2 milks. Like, come on, bro.
Facts, man.
Yeah. Yo, you know what's funny? I used to get made fun of for my sneakers back in grade school, and it was like I had what was it, Saucony's?
Saucony.
Yeah, and I was getting made fun of. Guess what? Next year.
Yeah, Saucony.
I was like, yo, weren't y'all just making fun of me like last year for those sneakers? And they're like, no. Like,
if you had the Sauconys, man, the blue ones or the gray ones, bro, you was lit.
I had the black ones. I had the black ones.
You got the
black and white ones.
Yeah, that's when you get the different colorway. Try to be different.
Yeah, I mean, I was the only one wearing them, and then all of a sudden everybody started wearing them. I'm like, yo,
my man was been on that wave, bro. He's been on the wave
Alright.
before the shit became a surfing wave, yo.
I got the shit because it was on sale on there.
That'll be, man.
Straight up.
I used to rock Sauconys. I used to rock Adidas. I used to rock fucking. I think that the most expensive shoes I had, like, I mean, I had Jordans, but like I used to get like the Diesel shoes. The Diesel came out with some shoes like with the little, it looked like Pradas.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe you look at them just now, bro. Like, why the fuck was I wearing that shit with a size like 42 waist jeans that didn't fit me? My foot looking like I wear a size 3.
I used to have Reeboks. I used to wear Reeboks and Nikes, bro. Like I'd wear them like when they were on sale from like I had to because my mom was not spending like no $100, $200 for no Jordans. So she was like, yo, look at this catalog. Whatever's on sale for this price, you get it. So sometimes I'll be looking out, I'll be finding like the Reebok Shaq for like, I'm like, oh shit, he got the Shaqs on sale. Let me get that shit.
When you learn a lesson growing up, and like I say, like my mom or my dad, but like you can get the Jordans, but if you get them, you're not getting clothes. You either rock some new shoes or you rocking the clothes from last year. So like it was like a you know, like pick one, you know, pick your poison. I'm like, and I used to be dumb. You're like, I get the sneakers. Then you get the sneakers, you're like, damn, bro, like I can't wear this shit for everything, but then I got some old shit.
See, but at least you got to make that choice though. Like I'll never forget my mom's taking me when the all black patent leather Jordans came out, bro. Like I wasn't even asking for Jordans and shit like that when I was younger. Like, but when those came out, I wanted those. She literally took me in the store and was like, yo, which ones you want? I'm like, those right there. Like, hey, go ahead, try them on. Like, did all that, walked around and all that shit. How much? Like $120. Well, it wasn't even that high back then. They were high, but it's not like how they paying now. So I still think it was like
regular sneakers now is like $120. Now
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they were like $125.
Yeah, Jordan back then was like $120.
Right, yeah, it was around that price.
Sorry, bro. Like that shit. You said the worst thing I just heard right now that you put the shoes on.
Exactly. Yeah. So you see where I'm going, right? Yeah. I put them shits on. I'm starting walking around.
How much?
Looking in the mirror, like, oh yeah, these shits. How much? $125. Oh hell no! Nah. Put them shits back. Nah, we're not doing that. You could go ahead and get a. I'm like, oh, what the?
My man is over here. My man is over here passing that trauma over to his son right now. You're like, yo, you could see Spider-Verse after his.
Yeah. But it's different though because my grades weren't bad. That's the difference between me and my child. That's why I be so upset with him. I did what I needed to do. I understood the assignment, bro. Do what you need to do in school. You get whatever you want. That's why all my cousins and shit call me spoiled. I wasn't spoiled. I just did what I needed to do, and I got whatever I asked for because of that. So yeah, that's why now. Except for those, right? Like that shit tight, bro. That shit.
I wish I had the fucking Nas Ether shit. Every time you burn Ether in your son right now, bro. Like,
listen, he could watch this and he'll probably still be mad, but at the end of the day, it's the truth. Like it's not like I'm disrespecting him. I'm not playing him. At the end of the day, it's do what you need to do. And I told him this personally. Do what you need to do. You'll get whatever you want from me, bro. I'm letting you know this is the free pass. This is the key. Do what I'm telling you to do, and you'll get whatever you want. You want to do the opposite of that? All right, that's on you. It's your personal choices, bro. Deal with the consequences that come from it, good and bad.
My thing is like the salesperson saw you put those sneakers on, and then like the embarrassment of like being told, like, nah, take them shits off, and like you feel embarrassed after that, bro. Like yo.
They was probably mad they wasn't getting a commission that day. Like fuck.
No, they gonna get something because you know you're gonna buy some sneakers, so they gonna buy something,
right?
But then it's like these Jordans.
It's crazy, bro.
You gotta have other people around you too.
It was people in the store too. That shit was horrible.
Bad loud with it too. And I'm like, oh god, I'm getting embarrassed.
Nah, she did. It wasn't no loud shit like where everybody turn around like what's going on. It wasn't that. It was just the fact of just going through that process. Period. It's like, damn, like why didn't we even come in here? She just went
see
on.
My mother right now. So I was like, how much though? $125. Take them off.
I'm just mad. Like I'm mad knowing my mom's like, why you ain't asked that before? You had them bring them shits out, put them on and all that shit. You should have asked that first if that was the case.
you see, because back in the say, you pair of shoes, and it's like we sold the synthesizer, or we see it like, all right, cool, we got it, whatever. Back then, it was a different thing. When
you right.
You looking at the box, you looking at they open up the box, the wrappers there, they take the shoes are mad shiny. You like, oh my god, this is a fever dream.
Yeah.
On your foot, you lace them up, and she's like, what? Put them shit
Nah,
back?
but you know,
that is a core memory, bro.
Yeah, it is. I'm still talking about it now in 2023. Like, but now I'm thinking about it now. You're right though, because I can't blame her for that, because we are thinking about back in the 90s, and that was when Jordans was like the first ones to really start hitting those price points like that. So
bro, sneakers used to be like $50.
Exactly. So now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, she probably didn't expect that shit and was like, "Oh, nah, get the fuck out of here."
Michael Jordan with his $120 sneakers and shit.
Yeah, right. Because I remember, like, Jordans were like $125, SBs were like were like $65, $70.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when people start getting used to the $125. Nah, we got another trick for you. $200 now.
Right. Yeah, these
Jordans
my $40 Converse.
I said I'm never getting no Jordans. My mother's there's no way my mother ever paid $200 for sneakers.
Yeah, that shit is OD now. $250, $300.
If you was rocking Converse and Vans in the 90s, bro, you got back problems today.
You say you got back problems.
You got back problems. You got back problems, and you flash with it. And you flash with it.
I think I might have wanted. I think I did have a pair of Converse. That's probably
bro. I did. I did too.
That shit was yo, my man. Like, if you didn't have a choice and you had to put them shits on, bro, it's like you walking on the floor all day.
Used to that shit though.
You know, sneakers feel like just walking on the floor.
You walk over a pebble, bro. You feel the pebble.
Yeah, you feel that shit.
Yo, you know what sneakers feel like you was walking on the floor? Remember them brown Starberries they used to have, yo?
Oh.
Nah, fresh on the Starberry, the brown Starberries they used to have, yo, that brown Star. That shit was so flat footed, bro. You felt like you was walking on the floor, yo. It was like,
like Converse, PF Flyers, bro. Like all them shits, bro. Like, nah, dude. Like that shit was like not good for your back, bro. Like that, the Puerto Ricans were that was our shoe in the 70s, bro. Like, and that's why we have these generational issues with our knees, because they've been rocking some bullshit. You know what I mean? That's why Puerto Ricans got like knee issues, because been rocking fucking PF Flyers, bro. Yeah, dude, it's crazy, man. Anyways, guys, we're gonna wrap up today's episode, man. We appreciate all the support. Hit that Discord up, man. Please join the channel, man. Join the channel. We live. We always on there. It's always something being posted every day. So join up. We'll be back next week. And we're gonna be talking about the Across the Spider-Verse in detail. Other than that, guys, we're gonna sign out and enjoy your weekend, and we catch y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.